What's up, you guys? It's K-Mac here again. I'm reacting to the newest Tophia Archive video. I wanted to react to the last one, but it's just like they come out so fast that I didn't have the time to do it. And it was my birthday yesterday, so I really wasn't like home alone all day to really do a 2 hour, like hour long, whatever, however long reaction to fucking Tophia. I have some time right now. I'm outside right now in the cement stairwell because again they were out in the garden and I don't like bothering people over there, especially if I'm burning one. So I'm over in the stairwell, but I have my headset in this time, or the cheap Bluetooth headphones I have that are picking everything up. At least it seems that the left microphone is, which seems to be loud enough. It's hitting, yellow to red on the OBS. Okay, so let's get the shout out. Shout outs to Heinz Bug, shout outs to Santoki, shout outs to the lovely, lovely Tophia Archive, who makes all this possible by making these videos, because there's no way I would switch into Tophia's live streams without a 20 or probably a 32 revolver and a bottle of gin. And I don't drink alcohol, and I know that when you're drinking gin, you're at like the bottom of the bottle. So, that's where I'd be at. Yeah, I don't know, let's get to it. Oh, shout out to my fans Ray, Sung Jing, and Scott Lee Puff. Again, I think there was one other person. I apologize for the Mr. Name. Anyway, let's go. I'm trying to get
I
through this
would
real
have
quick.
kids.
It's an
And he
hour.
said,
If
out
I can
of
do this
his
in 90
own
minutes,
mouth,
that'd be ideal. I'm only going to
you
speak
don't know
a
what that
little,
does to me.
so I
It
can still
turns me
speak
on. And
over.
I was just like, hi, don't call me mommy. I don't like that. That's really weird. I do think I'm cute. I'm trying to look cute today.
Subscribe if you enjoy, please.
See, if you want to look cute today, I'm just going to say the first step's a shower. Again, I've said this so many times. One of my biggest motivations for not wanting to be homeless is the ability to take a hot shower whenever I want. And where I am right now in the country I'm in, they have like the hot water on demand thing. So their buildings were built like way after hot water heaters were like totally obsolete compared to the United States, where we still have them. And like pretty much every building built before, 20 years, the best 20 years. But they just have like for your shower and stuff. It's just like a thing that the water goes through. It's either a heat pump or like just no, not even probably. It just converts the electricity into hotter water. It's almost like a stinger, I would imagine, without the electrocution part. So anyway, that's one of the biggest benefits. In the U.S., it sucks when like I run out of hot water. Sometimes I'll take some long ass showers. Yes, I love taking a long ass hot shower. So if I wasn't able to do that, like whenever I wanted to, I would be losing my fucking mind. I'm just telling you guys. And there have been periods where I went without showering, like when I was using dope really heavily, and I just like probably looked and smelled horrible. But as soon as I got in that shower, it didn't matter if I was dope sick or feeling great. It was just like washed it all off. Almost like purified you.
Hey, Peter Parker. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Like, oh, look.
Oh look, guys, so if you
New
get some more
nails.
like dollar nails from Timo. Which again, I think
Uh,
nails like this are disgusting.
oh,
All the
thank you.
women nowadays that have
Thank
like
you.
nails that stick
I
off
went
like
to a
3
barbecue.
inches from
But
your
look.
hands, like,
And we
and then
made
Nicki
mac and
Minaj, like
cheese.
Cardi B
We
video.
made the mac.
Wow,
What?
where
Ask your
what's her face with
female.
like
I
fingernails that
don't
are
even
so
like
long
her,
and
so
rips
why am I
on
getting
them. It's disgusting.
sure.
It's a
There
disgusting
are
thing.
shorts under here. Oh, I hate that AI, whatever it is, the AI describing thing. Look, my crown. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. So I got
What the
reached
fuck are you
out by a
talking about?
company, which I had to go back. I think it was this company. I didn't work with them because it's AI.
I got reached out to this company. Well, I think it's this company. I gotta go back and check. So who the fuck reached out to
It's a
you?
company. I
Is
think
it an
it's
actual company? She says shit like that all the time. I'm speaking to the actual person. Well, not really. I'm speaking to someone that knows
oh
them, and she
hell
says
no.
this type of shit all
So
the time.
here in
Such
New
fucking
Mexico, they
double
want to build a
speak,
data center,
fucking
which
MAGA double
don't
speak
ASF
with fucking
because
memory hole
we're a
shit.
desert. Where are you gonna get water from? The Rio Grande.
Hey, you guys, where has New Mexico been getting its water from for the last 200 years? I mean, I'm surprised all you guys are still alive out there. Oh yeah, it's because you fucking import it from other areas of the country and fucking pay for it. And whatever few rivers you guys do have, you use for both fucking probably if you can tap water, if not definitely sewage water, and probably for like heat exchange, waste treatment, at, like power plants.
Is already dry. And I saw
Yeah, no
somewhere some
shit.
girl posted saying that they reached out to her wanting to work with her, and she basically said no. And I think they reached out to me in my email, but I ignored it because it's AI. The
Okay, so
AI thing. I didn't
what's
know it
the
was a
point of
data
this?
center.
What's the point of this? You ignored a spam AI email. Good for you. Like I guess my background side, my 2 year degree is cybersecurity, and like that's like a, you can consider my minor or whatever because of it. But I mean, good for you. You avoided
I
one
didn't know
phishing
that.
scam.
Read between the lines. No, we ain't playing.
You can
I'm
read
going
between
to
any
ruin
lines.
my city for you. All people
What?
care about is this. They don't care about the people they're killing. They don't care about any of that. They don't. They're
Yes, no shit. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar dollar bill, y'all. Everybody fucking understands this shit, Tophia. Yeah, that's the way the world works. It's a shitty fucking system. It's not the best. It's the best that we kind of got right now. Communism was a failure. Pure socialism was a failure. It seems like the best models mixed are capitalist systems with elements of socialism, mostly the Nordic countries, but they also aren't the same size and scale of us. However, if we broke down in individual state levels, they would be, so we could maybe do things at that level. But you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, so what am I even saying? Wasting my
people are not
time.
empathetic. It's money.
You know what I
This is
mean?
what they want to get their hands on. Like, you think because I'm a content creator, I'm just gonna work with you or something AI. They want
Sophia, I think you would work with fucking like I think you would work with fucking ISIS if you man you got a paycheck. Yeah, like, are you kidding me? I think ISIS could send you money for a cameo video, and if you didn't do enough like background into the Twitter or whatever, you would be filming a video for ISIS.
to work with me something
Vocal, if any of you guys watch
AI.
this, tell me if you agree. If you think we could convince, I will throw in with it, Vocal or whoever. I think I could probably maybe write it, but I'm not trying to brag. Just maybe like I could write it in the best way, like the most, the way to get it to do it.
I
But
was like, oh heck no. And I think that's that
that'd
data
be
center. So
epic, you
I'm
guys.
not even. No amount of money. You
That'd be
could
so
offer me a
epic.
large lump sum of money and I still wouldn't take it. All money is not good money.
You've said a million times that you would take $1 million instead of getting paid for the rest of your life. Like you've said that so many times. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever. I mean, unless you're gonna invest it now and do shit all with it, but you're homeless, so you can't do that.
Remember that. A cupcake. Okay?
Also, the reason she's
Hostess.
saying that she'll be okay all of a sudden now, like before it was always like I'll never be okay until I get my house, until I get what I want, blah blah blah. And now she's all of a sudden like laying the groundwork for when it all fails. She's like, hey, if that never happens, I'll be okay. Yeah, okay, Tophia, you were literally like bursting into tears the other night when you got kicked off the list or pushed back down to the bottom of it. Which, as you anyone who watched my channel knows, I predicted that shit like a million times because again, I've been through those programs and they want you to prove you're either working or looking for work for a certain minimum amount of hours per week, and even being as liberal towards Tophia as possible, like 20 hours a week, one way or the other. That's fucking nothing. She's not even accomplishing that. So.
Update. I'm scared the fuck. Oh Jesus. That did not sound like a firework. That sounded like a gunshot.
Okay. Yeah, you sound so traumatized by the way you said that in like a totally normal conversational voice. I could tell you have really bad PTSD. Just it triggered your. Tell us it triggered you.
Cover details. Oh, I got all of this.
Oh, it didn't trigger. That's the first time I haven't heard her say it triggered a noise. That's the first fucking time. It's like a fucking miracle. God, Maria,
That
so fucking
these
good.
everything, including my shoes. This
It's like
shirt
a
rolls up.
miracle.
Yeah, I don't know why. And
This
it
shit
doesn't
right here.
matter if you see under because it's just shorts. It's white shorts under. I couldn't
Okay,
find
it's
them
still
when
not
I
a.
went back.
It's still not.
I had dropped them on the ground.
Sophia, do you still think it's normal for people to see like an upskirt of you every time you walk? Are you out of your fucking minds? Like,
And I noticed.
guys,
I was looking
what are
for
we talking about? Women out there, do you think it's okay to like wear something that's like so ill-fitting like this that every time you walk up, you have to worry about guys seeing your underwear and like whatever else is down there? Are you kidding
and I
me?
was like, so I just lost them. I know I had.
Oh, but I've been essayed. I'm so afraid of it. Here, let me wear something where you can literally see my underwear. because it's so tight and ill-fitting.
Then they were right on the ground, right when I got, and I was like,
I don't know what, like,
I
what?
don't even know. I didn't even check. It wasn't even that much because I bought a cheese grater. I needed one for the mac and cheese. Well, I
Don't
went
know
to
what she
BBQ
thought.
and someone was isolating. They weren't even talking.
Don't know what she
I was
thought.
like, right? They're having not a good day, I guess.
What
Yeah,
are you talking about?
that's right. You know me, I try not to listen to people's conversations when I can help it because I don't know. I just, but I
You're
was
such
gonna
a
say
liar.
something, but then I'm like, no, I don't. For me, I don't want to get in someone's business and be like, hey, why are
Yes, you
you
do.
like that? Like,
You get in
I don't even
everyone's
know.
business.
I don't want to in someone's
You're such a liar.
personal, especially if, like it's personal. They ain't gonna say anything. But yeah, went to a BBQ wisdom to pass along. It's not even wisdom. Like you don't have to pass wisdom along. All you have to do is just sit there and listen to the person talk. Because sometimes all they need is to talk to someone, and they don't need advice. You don't always have to give advice when someone's talking to you. So yeah, sitting there and letting the person talk and you listen is good enough. And then I got a little upset. I'm not even gonna talk about it.
So she's saying, yeah, sit there, listen, and then respond, have a cordial back in conversation. But then I got upset. I ain't even gonna front about it. I was having a cordial conversation, but all of a sudden I got pissed, guys. So here's how I reacted like a totally abnormal human being and have no control over my emotions, something that an eighth grader is incapable of. Again, I work at a school. Kids like under the age of 13 are incapable of regulating their emotions by 14 and 15, they're starting to learn how. Some of them are even learning at that point. Well, they might have already learned it, but now they're really learning like what they were doing. Like, let's say they had an abusive parent or something like an alcoholic or whatever, like an addict, something like that. It's something I can relate to an extent. They might have grown up hiding that, and then when they hit that age, they realize that they've been covering and hiding this whole time for someone else. Like, not even abuse. So I'm not even talking about that. And so it's like it creates this really weird dynamic and feeling between you and your parent.
I'm not even gonna say it because yeah, the
She
nose
likes
cuff. It's not an
joking about
actual
this shit.
piercing. It's a crown. Would I ever get married? Yes,
What are you talking? It's not an actual piercing. It's a what?
I'm into girls and guys. I like both. I don't know
Okay,
why I did that, but I
yeah.
like both. Would I be in an open relationship? Oh heck no.
She's
I ain't gonna
bi,
be
guys.
no open
That's just
relationship.
making sure.
Well, I would marry both, but I
She's
said my
bi.
next relationship is gonna be a girl, not a guy. So yes, I would have kids. But I am. Men
Don't.
want.
Who the fuck would have kids with you if you're dating a woman? What you're gonna? Hey, some. Well, okay, any guy would fucking go for that. You get. Oh, I can get with a lesbian. It's awesome. I mean, until they saw your picture and then they might rethink things and maybe decide to keep their dick in their pants for once. Hey, Tophia, who the fuck is gonna help you have a kid while you're with someone else? Like, what are you talking about? Go get IVF? Like, okay, do it. You're
Me
not like
first of
it's
all.
not gonna work. What? You're just gonna approach some random guy on the street, have sex once, and you think you get pregnant? I guarantee you guys that's how Sophia thinks it works. Is that if you like have sex like at the wrong time in your cycle once and don't wear protection, that you instantly get pregnant. That people don't have to try like multiple months, multiple days in a row, like during like peak times for it, like until something finally happens. To her, it probably just happens every fucking time.
That's not why I'm bi. That's really weird to say that. It's
Yeah, it is
not.
really weird to say that. Why
What, a
did you?
pipe dream? You sound like a hater. You sound like your pipe dream came past. Of course, I know you're a hater, Vanilla. The last man that wanted me was Miguel. So, yeah. What now? Why? Why do you guys
Miguel.
just literally like, this does not want to stay in my nose? But we didn't even talk about that. Girls. Well, recently it's girls. More recently it's been girls. Well, they have a profile picture. I see what they look like. They changed their profile picture. Looks like type someone that's breathing.
No, it's almost like you're stalking them, following them on Facebook and on social media, and tracking them, and as soon as they change their social profile picture. And now here's the part where you like somehow accuse them of doing the same thing.
Would you do? I would date anyways. So talk more about. Well, there's nothing to talk about. We're just friends. That's all. Your life plan? I don't even know. When I fell in love with a woman, that's how I figured out. What are your standards? Well, someone that treats people with kindness, someone that is kind of funny. How are you gonna update your future house? I don't even know. I thought I was about to say, is that because That would be crazy. I'd be like, no, that's not. I don't know if I would
Yeah,
murder an older
see,
woman. I
she's
don't
talking
know.
about it.
I don't foretell the future. Someone has
She's
been
talking about it
like,
like, oh, as long as I was like when I'm ovulating, I can't do that. I'll have a kid.
then
Like,
I don't
shut the
know. I
fuck
don't
up, Sophia. Go to,
think so.
I bet I
It
have at least one viewer out of like the fucking 10 or 20 I get
depends.
that had problems conceiving and like finds this incredibly
Are
insulting.
they innocent? If I know the whole case, then maybe. But if they did
What the
something
fuck are you talking
and they weren't innocent, then I hate when people do that too.
about?
Especially
Do
to people
what?
that are like, why do you want to date a girl that looks like a guy? Just date a guy. That's stupid. Well, they do say that because they do care. I am the older one.
They definitely do say that's a troll. That's for sure. Also, for some reason, she won't date an older guy. She said that specifically, meaning she will only date guys that are under the age of 32. And if we consider the fact that you can't date younger than 18, she's literally restricting her male dating pool to people that are within like a 14-year age span, whereas women, it's from 18 to death. So, not nothing weird about that, you guys. Nothing original to me.
That's good, dude.
Pretty
I don't
important to
think I
be
would date
found.
an influencer. I've already tried that, but annoying music. You don't like TXT? It wasn't an influencer. It was so. If you don't know the lore, I will tell you because people be getting
I
jealous,
don't
right?
care.
I don't know what it is. They just can't fathom the
Because
fact
we don't
that someone
care.
that is more attractive than somebody can like someone, right?
It's not. Okay,
So
that's
there
again
was one
not your
guy
problem.
before this other guy,
Don't worry about that.
a fairly large content creator who made music and all kinds of stuff, whatever. So people started telling me things. I don't know if that girl was really serious because she was a catfish, right? I told you the whole gymnastics catfish thing. She made it seem like she was going to the Olympics. Come to find out, she was sharing someone else's photos. Anyways, one time she had messaged
What
me
are
and
you
said that this
fucking talking
large
about?
content creator liked me. And I was like, well, why do you say that? I was just trying to figure out why that was being said.
Because
And
they
I've heard
wrote
that
a
from
note
several
and they
people,
passed another
being like,
desk
I've
to
heard that from several
constituency and it
people
said,
saying, oh, he likes
"Hey
you.
Tophia, do you
Basically
like
saying that he
me?
likes
Check
you, and
yes
I
for
guess
yes. Check
saying
no
that,
for
oh, the
no.
duet he did with you was better
P.S.
than everyone's duet. Well, whatever the
I
case was.
hope you
I was like,
check
I don't
yes.
think so. But then several
Love,
people kept telling me, and I just kind of brushed it
7 year
off.
old in third grade,
Well, he had this friend
fourth grade,
who she has a guy for
seventh
every
grade.
letter. She's one of those girls. She had a guy for
Most
every
girls
letter,
are this.
so he was
So
a letter. And
yeah,
so, anyways, I
so
guess she started
it
getting
doesn't
jealous
matter.
because
Yeah,
he was
like
getting
fuck
close
off.
to
You
some
know,
of us in the group
like
chat,
what are you talking about?
specifically me. She hated me. She
Wow,
hated
she
my
hated
guts.
you.
And when I say
Okay,
hate
so
is a strong
what?
word, she hated me. And
So
I'm going to
what?
tell you what happened. This is funny.
Oh my god,
Oh,
she's
I
finally
remember it.
gonna say what happened.
So, anyways,
Ready?
he had not announced to anyone he was moving to
Oh,
California.
the
So here she
nerve of
comes
him.
online bragging, right? Used to tell,
The
and
nerve of someone to not announce to an entire audience of strangers that they're moving. What a fucking asshole. Like, how dare they?
she says,
Like, you gotta be like Tophia, you gotta live stream every fucking shelter you're at so that people can figure out which one it's at and bother them to get rid of you. That's what you gotta do instead. You fucking loser. You're not even gonna say that you're moving to California to millions of strangers, you fucking nerd.
she
Are
says
you
he's
afraid?
moving.
You don't know fucking MMA by now? I don't know fucking thing of MMA. I actually right now live above a Muay Thai gym that where the number one Muay Thai boxer in the entire country trains, and I hear them kick the shit out of each other. And I know if one of those guys hit me one time, if they weren't happy with me, I would either be killed or be knocked into fucking next week. So,
Hear from
you
me.
know, like, what
And
are you
I was
talking
just
about,
like,
Sophia?
we didn't know anything, so why are you telling us that? He didn't tell us, so why are you telling us? I knew there was something because
Oh
he was
wow, she
sitting
knew
in
there
her
was something.
lap on a
Yeah,
post, and
she knew there was something.
I already knew.
You're sitting on
My
a
friend
lap
didn't
on a
know,
post.
and she would get super jealous
The
because she was
post is
obsessed over her.
really,
It's a whole
and
other
she got
thing with
super
her. Not
jealous
even
because
gonna
he
get
was on
into
a
it. She was
post.
jealous over other people.
Because he was
Other
on a
people couldn't like
post.
him, and it could only
Do you
be
get the innuendo? He's sitting on a post. You guys get the innuendo? It means he was taking it up his butthole, okay? Like, what is wrong with you guys? You fucking intolerant SOBs. This fucking pride, or this was Pride. I don't know why. She still says it's Pride Month. It's a fucking middle of July. Okay, Tophia, whatever. It's still Pride Month and Tophia's fine. Like,
him when he got closer to people. Oh,
fuck
you were
up.
her target.
It reminds me of the boys where like, they're all like just like sex depraved. I've never actually watched the show, but I've seen a lot of clips on YouTube and they're all just like sex depraved, like crazy maniacs and just murder and do whatever they want. It's just,
She attacked me one
that's how
time.
she act. That's what she acts like. All these people are like these sexual degenerates that just like can hire drive-bys and have her killed and like do all this crazy shit to her.
Something I said. She was crazy obsessed cuckoo. She even said if he got a girlfriend, she would wait until they broke up so she could date him. I know she's cussed him out, all kinds of stuff. He got mad and cussed him out.
Well, if she dated your ex, so okay, you guys, I'm just gonna break the wall here for a second. I'm gonna scroll down to the first comment here. And I asked for the video, and someone's being all high and mighty, like, I'm not gonna fucking post that. What the fuck's wrong with you? Dude, this is Tophia's channel. Like, I want to see the actual thing that happened. So, where is it? Um, where the fuck is it? Hang on a second, because I gotta find this. Like, was it on this video or the one before? That might be. Oh, no. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm like fucking everything up. So yeah, so it was actually this video, two videos about when she responded to the leaks that she arrest footage. She's complaining so far. She's been complaining about like freedom of information requests and like sunshine laws and stuff that make this shit totally legal to get copies of. And she's saying that she can like sue anyone that gets a copy, and like the police station can't release it. The police station absolutely can release it if the prosecutors don't think it will affect the case anymore, either because the plea has been taken or because they believe that they can go to trial and win without it. Generally, though, if they do go to trial, they will not release it until after trial, which is why it might not have been available yet. I don't know if he took a plea deal or not. Either way, it still takes time for these things to get processed, and it still takes time for an FOIA, Freedom of Information Act request to go through. And depending on the state, I don't know what New Mexico is like. I have a feeling New Mexico politically is a little bit similar to Florida in Sunshine State law capacity, and that you probably can get this information pretty easily, especially if it's a felony level crime. So I just want you guys to read this. I'm going to read it out loud. For anyone who hasn't seen the body cam footage from Reddit, this is of Stud Shoes arrest. Here's the description. Police make contact with the victim in an apartment. There's blood sprayed on the door and on the floor at the entrance, along with a trail leading to the victim who's fading in and out of consciousness. Now, I don't know if they copy pasted this from somewhere or whatever. They're kind of adding a little bit of their own color to it. It seems. I mean, unless this is actually true, I guess if they saw the video, I really hope that they're not adding color and that this is exactly what happened. Like, this is just a factual statement. Because that's like, like fading in and out of consciousness. Like, is that actually true? Like, I don't know. So, but whatever. I hope that's. Anyway, let's keep going. There's a woman crying over the victim who's bleeding from his head. So the guy on the ground is bleeding from his head. He asks officers not to move him or he'll bleed out. There's blood splatter everywhere. As police hold up the adjacent apartment, a voice yells, "I'm gonna fucking kill her, Stud Shoe." I don't know if that means that that's who Stud Shoe was yelling it or someone's yelling it about Stud Shoe. Police find Stud Shoe, who's sitting outside on the curb a short distance across from the apartment. She's covered in the victim's blood. See, again, is that true? Like, if you've only seen the body cam footage and you haven't read any of the court stuff, you don't know whether it's true or not. Just saying. Just saying. It probably is, but I'm just saying, you guys. Just saying. Smoking a cigarette and holding a lighter, having already ditched the knife in the parking lot. She's quiet and untouched the whole time and doesn't resist arrest. So this person fucking stabbed the shit out of somebody so bad that they were worried if they got moved by paramedics and police officers that they would die. I don't know if they did end up dying or not. I really hope that they didn't. I hope that they survived this. This is one reason, people like to complain about gun laws and shit. Well, if this chick had had a gun, she would have murdered the shit out of this guy. That's all I have to say about stricter gun laws and stuff. You can argue about, oh, well, if he had a gun, he'd be okay. Yeah, maybe, but it's hard. It's hard to shoot someone, believe it or not, even if bad things are going to happen to you. Hard for the average person to kill someone. So anyway, that's a Stud Shoe. So just going back. Sorry, I know we're already like far into this video. Actually, we're not that bad.
Every time he would
Well,
go
actually,
to
it's
hang
fine.
out with this said friend in
I'm gonna
California,
keep
he
pausing.
wouldn't talk to us in the group chat and he would ignore us. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Be two-faced, whatever. So he started showing interest. I don't know, not interest, but basically, I guess she started to notice or started taking things out on me because I'm just me, so I didn't do anything. So then one time they were
She's
hanging
just her,
out
so
and
Tophia has never done anything wrong, guys. She's just being Tophia. She's never done anything
she
wrong.
watches The Bachelor a lot.
Fuck
They're sitting
you!
there watching The Bachelor, and I
I've
commented, "The
never done anything
Bachelor
wrong.
is sappy," and he literally turned to her. I kid you not, and he says, "Tophia says The Bachelor is sappy," and the look on her face when he mentioned my name and told her that, her fit it was priceless. You could just tell she was fumigating from that.
She's fumigating. She's cleaning their apartment with toxic chemicals of bugs and pests.
Just like because he mentioned me. I don't know. Girls just be jealous, and
What are you talking about? You think your father's girlfriend was jealous of you?
I don't be doing.
I mean, that I guess that does happen, but like, your father's insane. She can exploit the shit out of him, take all of his money. You think she feels threatened by his moronic daughter who can't even get access to his disability?
Anything. I'm just me.
I
A
just
lot
don't
of
understand.
relationships
Like,
got ruined because of jealous girls. But anyways, that was then I said, oh, and then she talked about the
that
pageant.
got ruined by
There was
jealous
one
girls, you guys, not by
bachelor that
jealous
had a
guys.
girl from a pageant on there, and I
It's
was in a baby
internalized
pageant when I
misogyny,
was
Tophia.
3.
It's
I was in a
internalized
pageant. I
misogyny.
won trophies,
You're fucking
first,
internalized misogynist.
second,
That
and
means you're a
third.
fucking
I
misogynist. That
think
means you
first
defend
was
misogynist.
curly
That means you
top
hate
for 1
women,
year.
Tophia. So shut up
Second was
about
most
women's rights,
photogenic,
fucking
and
asshole.
third
Oh
was
wait, that's
I
her line.
placed in
Not
my
mine.
age group.
Sorry,
I don't know. Anyways,
I
I wasn't in.
forgot.
I
I
still
forgot you
have
guys.
my some of my. I think I have all of them or some of them. I showed my trophies on live.
You know, she's talking about trophies for when she was 3. Shit she did when you're 3, if you win something for being 3, it has nothing to do with anything that you did because you're 3 and your parents did everything for you. If you got dressed pretty for a pageant at 3, it was not because you did it. It's not because you're fucking the next Miss Universe putting in all the work, studying all your routines, studying fucking everything, working out every fucking day of the year, figuring out the best fucking answers to give to every single fucking question. What the fuck are you talking about? You're 3 years old. Okay, they thought that you were like the fourth or third prettiest girl there. Okay, when you were 3, that was 30 fucking years ago,
My
Tophia.
pageant trophies. They were at my
Who gives
grandma's.
a fuck? Do you know what I looked like fucking 20 to 25 years ago? I looked like a fucking nerd. Actually, eventually I stopped looking like a nerd, but like in all high school and middle school, I was like geeky as fuck. I had acne, like up until then in high school. Like I was not comfortable with who I was until I heard that some girls that were older than me actually thought like you get those like boosts of confidence every now and then, when you hear shit like that. I don't know. I never ended up doing anything with that knowledge because I'm a useless twat, but
Else
like
they're in storage.
shit like that
So,
happens
anyways,
and you think
so
about
then I said I used to be in a
but
pageant when I was 3. She was talking about how the pageant
okay.
girls are stuck up, and this girl that's on there is acting all stuck up, and the pageant girl or whatever. And I had just said, "Oh, I was in a pageant when I was 3," and he had mentioned it. And every time he mentioned my comment, she would just fume. I know she was pissed off.
Yeah, I'm sure she was pissed off about something you did at age 3 that you had no control over. Okay, did you enter that contest yourself? Did you write any of your own material? Did you even speak? Or just go goo goo gaga because you're 3 years old and I question whether you're literate at this point. Like, what did you do? Okay, you got a trophy at 3 years old for being slightly cuter than like 9 other kids. Congratulations. And there were still 2 kids cuter than you. So, like,
She
shut
lied.
up.
She went on this whole tangent,
Who cares?
basically talking about me, called me fake on her live when I wasn't even talking about
Yeah, I'm
her,
sure this is
all
what
because she was
happens.
mad that he was getting close to
I'm
me.
sure
I had
that's.
never met him.
I'm sure this is what happened. Sophia, drop these receipts right now. Drop them right now, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know where to find it. Telling you what stream I can find this in and when. I will go check this shit out now.
In real life, by
Prove
the
you
way.
wrong.
And to
Tell
be
me when.
honest,
When in
way
the
that
live.
I
When in the
am
live. When in the
over
live. When in the
online,
live.
people like me. I
Live.
can't help that.
Live.
And it's
When
crazy
in the
how you guys
live.
get
When in the live.
jealous.
When in the live.
That's what
Tell
you
me when.
get.
Tell me when.
For
Tell
eight
me when.
months, it's
Tell me
not that
when.
long. You
Tell me
didn't get
when. Tell
married
me
to
when.
him,
Tell me
so
when.
you most
Tell
certainly
me
got
when.
what you
Tell me when.
wanted, but
Tell me
not
when. Tell me
what you
when.
wanted.
Tell me
How does it
when, you
feel?
daft
Because
cow.
that's what happens. Karma happens. When you try to sabotage something for your own personal gain and then it doesn't work out in the end, how did that work out for you? Not too good. So, anyways, moving on to the next person. So,
Tophia, with total lack of irony, talks about karma. Unbelievable. Yeah, Tophia, you have great. You fulfilled your dharma. You've gotten great karma. That's how it works, by the way. I remember my teacher told me that. Fulfill your dharma, get good karma. Fulfilling your dharma means fulfilling your role and place in the universe. I guess if her role and place in the universe is to be like kind of the village idiot who like people throw tomatoes and shit at and mocks, I guess she is doing it, but yeah,
this was another fairly
does
large
that
content
count?
creator who I stumbled upon his lives because
Can I
when a
count
live
that?
ends, it used to have 4 boxes that had lives. And so I saw his profile picture, I saw live, and I was like, oh, let me see this person. And then I got hooked from then on, which he's the one who got me into watching Boys Over Flowers, the K
I have,
drama, because he
I
was
have no
rewatching it,
idea what
and
that
then
is. I
I
don't
started watching
care. I
it,
don't
and
want to know. Don't
even
tell me
though
anything
I'll
about
watch
this.
any
Don't.
K
I don't
drama
want to
with him in
know
it.
what
I
that is.
got
I
so
don't want to
obsessed
end
that
up
I
on some
started
fucking
watching
list.
all
Don't
the
tell me
K
I'm not
dramas that
listening.
Lee
La la
was
la
in.
la la la
There's
la
one
la.
that I didn't finish that I need to finish, but I've seen Personal Taste. I saw Heirs. I was trying to watch not Goblin. What's that other one? He's in King Eternal Monarch, I think it is. Boys Over
Goblin's a
Flowers.
terrible
Anything
album.
Lee Min
That's my
Ho, I was
creator.
watching because I was
Get it
obsessed
from
with
your
Lee Min Ho.
album.
But anyways, I became obsessed with Lee Min Ho. And
Since
Boys Over
100%
Flowers
right
is
about
the ultimate when it comes to K
Goblin.
dramas.
It's no
I
props.
just love it.
Set
I don't
some
know,
check
something
it
about that K
blow
drama.
jobs
I
from.
just love it. So, anyways, which I think she should have,
Worst fucking
in my
internet.
personal opinion, I think she should have ended with Sumbe. That's just my personal opinion. There
Who is
were
she
a better
fucking?
couple
Can someone tell me
that
who she's
I
fucking?
can't think of his name right now. Lee Min Ho's character. Anyways, Boys Over
All those
Flowers.
characters.
Just not giving any details. If you haven't watched it, you should. It's a K
Sorry
drama
guys, I'm gonna
about high
move. I might
schoolers
lose my
in
Wi-Fi and
these
just get back
F4,
into
which
it.
is a group.
So
They're F4, so it's 4 guys.
Still,
Their parents are
I'm gonna
really
have to
wealthy
log in.
CEOs,
Because
so
they
they're
probably could
rich
upgrade it
guys
where it's like
of rich
automatically
families.
does it, but they probably
This
don't want
girl
to do that
saved
to
this
avoid a few
kid's life from being
since it's
bullied,
a
and
hotel and
that's
ice
how she got to
mixture.
get into the school. Her
And the
parents are very
speeds again
poor.
here.
She couldn't.
Speed. I'm just gonna pause for a second. The speeds here are fucking terrible. Like I already got a SIM card for my phone. It's literally what would that be? 10, 40 times faster than the internet here. So the fastest internet I've gotten here off of the apartment building Wi-Fi is around 10 gigabits. Okay, gigabits. You divide those by 8 to get megabytes. So 1.25 megabytes was that, or 1.15, whatever the fuck it is. 1.15, I can't remember right now. Sorry, because I'm moving and walking. I'm really proud. My math is just off. It's around that. You know what I mean? So it's really, really bad. Again, the only time I've ever had internet this bad is when I lived in New York and we got Optimum temporarily. My parents thought, oh, we should switch from Fios. We save like $10 a month. What a foolish idea. Fios was fiber optic. I think we were one of the first people that had gigabit internet, and it was amazing. And then we switched to Optimum, and the problem with Optimum, like all that type of broadband that uses cable lines, is that there's a few problems. One, the more users that are on it, the more saturated it becomes. Like because it's limited by the amount of electrical signals you can send up and down the wire, it's a little bit more limited than fiber optic, which it doesn't it doesn't have the same heat costs as doing it that way. So there's some advantages to that. But what was I gonna say? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. You guys, some well, fuck me. I forgot what I was talking about. It's something to do with the internet here and stuff. Oh, at my house having FiOS. Yeah. So we went from having like gigabit fiber optic, and the great thing about fiber optic is it doesn't matter how many people are on there. Either single modal you can do it too, but that's usually for long distances. You get multimodal, you can send each customer their own, frequency of light You send them all at once, transmit multiple datas, and essentially like transform them using a Fourier function, or transformation rather, Fourier transformation. So yeah. Anyway, sorry guys, I wasted so much time talking about that. I'm back in here and started watching again. I wanted to go back inside from the outside.
Afford to go to a
So
school
my
like
head's
that,
starting
but
to
she got accepted into the school by his mom, and basically that's how she's able to go to that school without having to pay like other
What is she
people because it's
talking
a
about? What
private school
school?
kind of thing. So it's
Yeah,
just
my
a love story thing. You gotta watch it. It's really
why
good.
is my
Boys
phone
Over
without
Flowers.
calls? Why couldn't it be the
Anyways,
fucking
and it's
battery?
probably, as a matter of
I
fact,
hate
is
my
on
phone, but I
Netflix.
can't
I
afford to
think because
replace
I
it.
was rewatching it, and I wanted to rewatch
I have a
Heirs.
Pixel
Oh, I
7. I'll
did
never get another
rewatch it
Pixel
actually.
after all this
I
shit in the wall
rewatched
and
it
your
all the way
phone
to
good.
the end again,
You going back?
twice.
You going to
So then I'm
Samsung
rewatching
or
Heirs.
something
So I
that can
gotta
be get
rewatch
over
Heirs.
here instead of
Anyways,
in the
so
hallway?
this person
Actually,
was
that'd
supposed
be
to be in a
probably not. I
K-pop
can
group,
do that.
by the way, but his parents
Over
said
here,
no. But
electronics,
that's not
also
why.
where
I
I'm
don't
now,
want
tends
people
to
to
be
be like,
more
oh,
expensive in
see, you
the
do like
States somehow,
ATI
even though
maybe.
this is like
That was not.
regionally
So
where a
anyways,
lot are
I
produced
stumbled
and
upon his live. I
fucking
was
actually
watching his
shipped
live,
as
then I
far.
became hooked. Anyways, it was a
You're
pretty
a
fun
victim of
live.
the
I think he was gaming. That's how I got into League
successful
of
market
Legends.
circumstance, or basically,
I used to
yeah,
play League of
because the
Legends
other markets
with
are so
him and
successful
other
that
people.
it's inclined to
That's
exploit it
how
to multiple
like the
points.
gaming Among
Wow,
Us,
Tophia used to
League
play
of
League
Legends.
of
League of
Legends, you
Legends
guys.
is
I used to play Dota too, like I said before. I hit top 10 percentile, so I was pretty good.
like
I'm
I
not a
used to
pro,
play that, and I used to
not
be
top 1%,
Misfortune all the time.
not top
That was my favorite
0.1%,
character was
but
Misfortune.
I got pretty good.
Anyways,
And then and then I
so
swear to God, the game thought I was boosting because I just kept winning because I got really good, like, and I was playing at like heroes that I was very good at a lot, in particular Storm Spirit and just dumpstering people. Like in my favorite hero, if I go and play bots today, like that's what I would play, Storm Spirit. There's some really good bot scripts now that use AI that make it that make it actually difficult, and then you can give them a bonus and gold and some other. It's amazing actually, the level that you can play at now against bots instead of needing asshole humans or humans who don't know how to play because your bots are gonna play as optimally as possible. So anyway, I'm getting on topic because she's talking about way
to
too much for me to say.
entail
I don't give a fuck
everything
about.
back. So some stuff happened. I had just barely
So
joined
some
his live. It
stuff
was like the second
happens.
time I was in his live, and I had he something about I think it was shaving, and they said,
So some stuff
"Do you
happens.
care if a girl shaves her underarms or something like that?" I don't know. And I said, "I don't
What?
shave. It takes too much time. The hours you spend combined, you can learn a new language or
What
something
the
like that."
fuck
He
are
had
you
read my
talking
comment.
about?
He saw my profile picture, and he's like, "You cute," and I'm like, "I don't know you like that, and you already calling
I
me
have
names."
no
I was
idea
just
what
like,
the fuck
I
she's
don't
talking.
really know you like that, but then I freaked
I'm
because I was like,
baffled. I have no idea what
whatever,
she's talking about
babe.
right now.
Like, I didn't
You
even know
guys can
this
hear
person,
this.
and they
The one. Oh shit. Fuck this. Good quality. Or did. Oh, my internet. Hang on. Yeah, I lost my internet. Pause it. Yeah, that's what I get from moving. Sorry, guys. Internet came back. Here we go.
anyways. So then some
So
time
this still picks
passes.
up if I walk like
There's
a
this
little
group
bit.
chat that has been
So I
made.
don't need to
We
watch
make
for
a
sitting in the
telegram.
game
We're
like
hanging out. We're
up to
joking. I
real
think he
time.
flirted with me a little bit. Not gonna lie. Anyways,
Of
there was some
course.
stuff in the group
Not
chat.
gonna lie, I was still flirting
Then
with
it
me.
started getting crazy
How
from
else can I
there. So
talk myself
then
up?
they started, I don't know what it was. We were close, then we
Make
weren't
me sound
close, and they started just acting
way
a
more
way towards certain
desirable and
people.
crazy
And I
good.
started noticing that, and I'm like,
Okay.
why?
How
Because
else can I
maybe
do that?
because he was giving more attention to certain
God,
people,
I'm
which I
hungry and
don't
want
get
to go
jealous.
downstairs
I
and get
don't care
something.
what someone does. But apparently, this one girl really cared enough, and she would really target
My
me,
stomach
considering
feels
the fact
fucking
that she had a
disaster all
boyfriend
morning.
that had the same name as him,
Quick
was a
travel here, fucking.
doctor.
It's
You have a
thanks to
doctor
food
boyfriend,
and
girl.
there's so
And
much
she
more
showed us a picture of
spice.
her boyfriend, and I'm
So
like,
rough on me.
why are you jealous of me and him liking me? But you have
Actually,
a whole
yesterday we
boyfriend
ate
that,
like American
mind
food.
you,
I'm
he
not
was
even
a
gonna lie.
really good,
So
nice looking guy. One time she was drowning. She went somewhere swimming.
not me for
This was
eating,
in
which is
California.
what I did.
And she went to, I don't know if it
Went
was
to a
in the
fucking
ocean.
Panda
And
Express. I don't think I've been to a Panda Express in 22 years since I was 13 at the mall. So the first time I went orange chicken in
she
22
was
fucking
drowning,
years.
and instead of calling 911,
And
she's texting the chat
I ate
telling
the whole
people she's
fucking thing. I was
drowning
like, I
and
don't know,
that
this is
she almost
bad.
died.
I'm
But
not
if you're
eating. I'm
dying and
eating
you're
way more than I
drowning,
should
why are
have.
you calling us
So
instead of 911? Why are you? We can't help you. We're not there. We're not
my
911.
birthday,
We
I didn't
can't
plan
save you. But
felt
I
not to.
think I have my thoughts on why
Still have
she did
proof.
that. But anyways, back to what was going on.
But
So then
anyways,
there was a
guys, she
live stream
has her own thoughts. She's not gonna go into that. But anyways, she'll just make huge
that was
sweeping
had. At the
implications.
time, I had gotten some money from my grandma's.
Ah, that's
I was
convenient.
supposed to get more, but I'm not even gonna get into why. Anyway,
Why? But can you? You literally get into everything else. You won't get into why you didn't get more money. Sounds like it'd be pretty important if you're supposed to get $1,000 and they give you 500. Why? Why are you not gonna? You go into. You just went into details. I literally lost track of what you were fucking talking about. I feel like I had a like I just feel like I'm listening to paint dry while it talks nonsense, you know? Like I'm just trying to watch paint dry while and it's just yapping away and I'm zoning out looking at the paint. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
from my grandma's when my grandma passed away, she had some insurance, and whatever was left over was split amongst us. So
It happened with my grandma too. And I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up really bad and I blew it all on drugs. Like a significant amount of money. To what mo most people would be a life-changing amount of money and I fucked it up really bad. And I've had to build myself back since there. And I have to a large extent, but God, if I had that money today, like oh my God, what like the amazing things I could have done with it if I just didn't do that. Like it's unbelievable. The market I would have captured is just unreal. I would have multiplied my money many, many times over. And I'm a fool. Like I literally blew it on like heroin and
I
shit.
did get
I'm a
some
total
money,
fool.
but it involved my dad, and I really don't want to get into that.
You know,
But
that's something
anyways,
that's a regret that I try to not think about too much because that one's a rough one.
so what happened is
Money,
that I had
money is a
five
rough one.
dollars on this gift card, right? I don't know what
To
to do with it
Tophia, it's not. Tophia doesn't seem to give a shit about the last $5 or
because
whatever. So.
I really can't spend $5. So I'm like, what am I
She's
gonna do
saying,
with
I
this five
can't do
dollars?
it. What
There's
am I
no way
gonna
I'm gonna be able
do?
to spend $5 off of a card anywhere. There's just no way.
So
So then
don't
he had a
get
live
it.
stream, and so he had his PayPal up, and basically this was during the pandemic, and so I had sent him the money. I was like, you know what, I'll send it to you. So I wrote a message saying, I really
What?
like your lives. You're very positive. You're a kind, nice person. Here's my $5. I'm trying to. I was doing.
What?
I had done. Got was it resin? Yeah, I think it was resin stuff. It was
What?
resin stuff. I wanted to. I didn't have enough to get my resin stuff, but I'm
What
sending the
the
last five
fuck are
dollars
you
I have.
talking about?
Whatever.
Why do you need to send a stranger your money for them to send it? You're like, hey, I know I've never met you before, but can I send you all of the money I made in the hopes that you transfer it back to me? That's where you're at, Sophia. That makes a check cashing place that I used to go to like sound super reasonable. By comparison, what the fuck? What the
He
fuck, you
read it
guys?
and he almost cried. He was about to cry, and then he
Yeah,
said no. He goes
he's about to cry out of happiness. He was like nudging Tony, like, get a load of this fucking moron. She's literally giving up the whole game
here,
already.
and I said no, 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 no. I didn't do it for that. Then he sent me money and told me not to send it
And
back,
then he,
which was only I think it was 30
then he
or
sent you,
$50. It was
then he sent you money.
even
Okay,
that much. And I said, I
okay,
didn't
that makes
send
tons
it
of
for you to
sense.
send me money, but he sent me money to my PayPal. There's that. So then
Just
he
doesn't make
sends
it.
it and he tells me,
Wasn't this
don't
person
send it
doing
back
them
or I'll block
wrong?
you. Jokingly, because I
Don't send it back or I'll block
had
you
to
is
accept it.
joking.
So
Yeah, that doesn't mean you had to accept it. You know, you can send it. So first of all, if you actually think they're joking, you send it back and they won't block you. Second of all, even if you do think they'll block you, if you feel morally wrong taking their fucking money, you'll still give it back to them. So clearly you had neither of those problems. You neither felt morally wrong or morally bad taking that money, but you also didn't want to go through the fucking
then
headache of
his
having to give it
friend
back.
who
Holy
owns a
shit.
business, she's really rich. I've never seen what she looks like, but
What an
I do know
unbelievable
she's
sack of shit
gone.
you are,
Starts
Tophia.
messaging me back and forth, asking me about what it is I wanted to do. She was offering to help, whatever, sure. So I was giving her information. I was talking to her. I wasn't trying to be really pushy because I didn't go on there to get money from people
I
or
don't
people
believe you.
to whatever.
I believe
So
she's.
then,
I believe that's
for some
exactly
reason,
what
she just
happened.
stopped talking to me. She just stopped
Wow,
responding.
what a hard prediction. That's the late that something was gonna happen. right after Tophia said, "Look, none of what happened with us is my fault. I know I haven't even said what happened yet, but just trust me when I say it's not my
bonding.
fault."
So I was like, oh, I didn't really push it because I'm like, I was grateful and thankful, whatever. I
Liar.
think it was
I don't think you've ever been grateful or thankful in your whole fucking life.
because she got jealous, but people
Except for maybe when you survived a carjacking where another person was murdered and another person shot in the neck. I think maybe that might be the only gratitude you'd have in your entire fucking bone. Your entire bone and your entire fucking being.
say, why do you think everyone gets jealous? It's not that I make this stuff up. This is true. It's true.
Yeah,
Whether
right.
you want to believe it or not, it's true.
I
I don't do
don't.
anything to anyone.
Don't worry about
It's
it. You
because
don't
of
have
the
to
way
worry
that he
about
was
whether I
acting
believe it
towards
or
me
don't.
that people started getting jealous. They had
Yeah,
relationships outside of him. You
sure.
guys have relationships, but whatever. So in
Sure.
the Telegram, oh, we were in a Discord group for him, and he would join Discord from time to time. And at that time, you
I
could
don't
get in there
fucking
and listen to music, and
care.
everybody could join the chat,
Oh my
listen to music, and
God.
talk. So we
Makes me
would
want to
talk in
fucking
there.
kill my.
We would
I
hang
don't
out, whatever. He
care.
would join when he could, whatever the case may be. So then,
I don't
what
care.
happened is that there was one live where he was like,
Ah!
now he knew me as this big TikToker. Oh Lord, once they know me as the big TikToker, there that goes. So he was like, so basically he started noticing me a lot more, and he was giving me extra attention on the live, whatever, maybe mentioning my username, talking with me, noticing my comments. Then we were in the Telegram, and I had cracked a joke. I said I told my mom to stop being elderly, and she thought it was funny. And I told them
I'm
she had
sure
laughed,
she
and they were
did.
like, "That's not
I'm
funny."
sure you said it like a total joke too. I'm sure you're like, Mom, you got this funny joke. Stop being elderly, you know? What a knee slapper. Hear me slapping my knee, Mom? That's such a funny joke. Excuse me. Also, if you don't listen to me, fuck you, you stupid fucking bitch. Don't ever fucking say that shit on my stream again, you fucking stupid ass motherfucking bitch. But, you know, how funny is that for it, you
And
know?
you
We're
hurt
so
your mom, and
goofy.
you need to go apologize to your mom. So then that's where it
Yeah. Yeah, someone needs to apologize to their mom.
started, where they attacked me. Then they told me
Oh, it
that I
attacked
was
you
a
now.
stalker. They called me a stalker because I had
Ah, okay.
cracked another joke where I was like, he said back then sleeping on live used to be popular. Those people in other countries where they would sleep on live and they would get gift points. Well, that became a very popular thing. So he made a joke that he should sleep on live. So
Wow.
then I was like,
Poor
he
people
should
in other
sleep on
countries
live.
used to get
That would be funny.
some
And then they were
donations
like,
when they
there's just
just
some
sleep on
things
a
we
live.
don't do, and we don't pry in people's personal lives. I was like, he's the one
You
who
do
said
all
that he
the
wanted to do
Sophia, you pry and
sleeping
perp people's
on
personal
live.
lives all the time. It's like one of the
I'm
things you
not
get
trying
off
to be
on.
weird. Then
If
they called me a
Santofi talks about
stalker.
you being
Someone then
sweet all
jumped
the
in
time,
and
you're
said,
constantly in
guys,
heat for shit
let's just
talking.
change the subject. Please don't.
You
I said,
get
I'm not a
fucking
stalker. And
wet
they were
when you
like,
think about it and the
that's,
fucking
and then
content you
basically
can make
jumped
off of
in
it.
and
Get the
stopped the whole
fuck out of here.
situation. Then he did a cover
Disgusting.
on YouTube
You
with a
literally
bunch of
get
people,
wet.
and
I
he's
know
a
you
really good
fucking get
singer.
wet. Your fucking nipples get
So,
hard. You're
anyways, he did a cover, and he
disgusting.
was
You're
like, "Can you
disgusting.
comment so I could be able to
Disgusting
get
human.
opportunities like this more often?" So I was like, "Sure, I really support people."
Gross.
And so I commented, and then he said he screenshotted my
Oh
comment
god,
and
my
someone
battery
else's
might
comment,
gonna
and he
die
was
soon.
like, "Thank you for."
My battery's gonna die, which means you guys are gonna hear the fans that are in here, so I'll have to turn some off. Oh shit. I just fucked up, didn't I?
I
Yeah, we have
saw
15
Airs.
minutes.
I was trying to watch not Goblin. What's that other one? He's in King Eternal.
Pause around here. I think we're around here. I don't think I fucked it up too bad. Yeah, that's right around. Okay. Oh my god, we're 15 minutes in. We're only at 20 minutes. Or 15 minutes. Oh my god. For the rest of this, I need to like not pause because there's 15 minutes left, and if I don't pause at all, it will be an hour and 40 minutes, which is like
Monarch, I think it
reasonable.
is. Boys Over Flowers. Anything Lehman Ho, I was watching because I
That's
was obsessed with
reasonable.
Lehman Ho. But anyways, I became obsessed with Lehman Ho. And Boys Over
140
Flowers
to
is the
160. That's
ultimate
basically a
when it
40 minute
comes to
thing.
K dramas. I
K
just love it.
drama.
I don't know. There's something about that K drama. I just love it.
So yeah, I wonder
So,
what
anyways,
Sophia.
which
You
I think
guys, I
she
wonder
should
what
do.
Sophia loves about
In
K
my
dramas.
personal opinion. opinion, I think she should have
Storyline.
ended with
You guys think she understands the
Sumbe.
storyline that's not in
That's just
English
my
really
personal
well?
opinion. They were a better
That's just her.
couple
You guys, what do you
than
guys think?
I can't think of his name right now.
I wonder why
Lee
she's
Min Ho's
into these
character.
Asian
Anyways,
soap opera shows.
Boys
Guys,
Over
it's so
Flowers.
I'm shocked.
Just
I just don't get
not
it.
giving any details. If you haven't watched it, you
Impossible
should.
to understand.
It's a K
How
drama
the
about
fuck
high
could anyone
schoolers
predict
in
that?
these F4,
Like
in the
what?
movie they're F4, so it's four
What
guys.
fools we are
Their parents
to
are
not
really
have known
wealthy
that already.
CEOs,
Like
so
what fucking
they're
fools?
rich guys of rich families. This girl saved this kid's life from being bullied, and that's how she got to
He
get into
saved
the
his
school. Her
life
parents are
from
very
being bullied.
poor.
He's gonna be
She
bullied
couldn't
to
afford to
death.
go to a school like that, but
You know,
he
people
got
do get bullied and it's
accepted
bad, and
into
some
the
of them
school by
do
his
take it
mom,
all the way, but
and
not every
basically
single
that's
person
how
who's been
she's able to go
bullied,
to
like,
that school
does
without having
horrible,
to
horrible
pay like
things.
other
I
people
was
because it's like
bullied.
a private school.
I would bet most people are
So
bullied. In
it's
fact, when
just
you're a
a
kid,
love story
you get
thing.
bullied a
You gotta
lot
watch
by
it.
other kids,
It's really good.
including your
Boys
friends,
Over
because you're
Flowers.
learning what isn't
Anyways, and it's
socially
probably,
acceptable. I'm not making
as a matter of
excuses for
fact, it is
bullies,
on
especially ones
Netflix.
that do
I
it out of
think
malice.
because I was rewatching it and I wanted
Like,
to
I remember when I
rewatch
was like 8 or 9, I
Oh,
was
I
watching like
did
Gaylord in the
rewatch it
bathroom,
actually.
and like
I rewatched it
I
all the
didn't
way to the
understand, like,
end
like
again
how mean that
twice.
is, and like how
So then
you
I'm
know you get what
rewatching
I mean until like
Airs.
a
So I
teacher
gotta
says something.
rewatch Airs.
I
Anyways,
mean, I still remember
so
that to this
this
day.
person
Like
was
I was like,
supposed to
you're
be in
right.
the
I shouldn't say
K-pop
stuff,
group,
stuff
by the
like
way,
that. It's
but his
hurtful, and
parents
there's
said
there
no.
was no
But
reason
that's
for
not
it.
why. I don't want people to be like, oh, see,
Kid Mark
you like Asian
Mancuso
men
wasn't
only.
exactly
That
normal.
was not.
He
So,
didn't have
anyways,
many
I
friends. He was
stumbled
kind of
upon his live. I was watching his
poor.
live, then I became hooked.
I believe he
Anyways,
started
it was a
custody,
pretty fun
unfortunately.
live. I think he was gaming.
Sorry,
That's
off
how
topic.
I got
More
into
interesting than Tophia.
League of Legends.
Fucking streaming with League.
I
Like
used to
we're
play
back
League
to
of
that.
Legends with him
We're back to
and
her
other
saying I
people.
used to play it. Yeah, that's where we're back to
That's
after
how
fucking
like the gaming Among Us, League of
fucking
Legends. League of Legends is like real. I used to
20
play that, and
minutes.
I used to be Misfortune all the time.
Gee, I
My
wonder
favorite
why.
character was Misfortune.
Wonder
Anyways,
why you just
so
spam picked one
to
hero. Probably
entail
because you couldn't.
everything
Probably
back,
because you
so
didn't know how to
some stuff
play any others. You
happened.
never
I
bothered to
just
learn
barely
like
joined
any
his
other
live. It was like
heroes
the
and
second time I was
or
in his
champions
live,
or whatever the fuck they're
and
called.
I had something about I think
League
it
of
was
Legends.
shaving, and they said,
Heroes
"Do
and
you
Dota 2.
care if a girl shaves her underarms or something like that?" I don't know. And I said, "I don't shave. It takes too much time. The hours you spend combined, you can learn a new language or something like that." He had read my comment. He saw my profile picture, and he's like, "You
That
can
was
do it."
your
And I'm like,
response to someone saying you're a woman that needs to shave? Is that by not shaving, I'm saving hours of time? Do you know how shit talk works? Are you kidding me? That was your response?
"I
Wow.
don't know you like that, and you already calling me
Wow.
babe."
Yeah,
I
no
was just
shit,
like,
you don't.
"I don't really know you
You
like
should have
that," but I
fucking
freaked
bitch
because I was
slapped
like,
that person.
"Whatever, babe." Like, I
Whatever,
didn't even know this
Bay.
person, and they call me babe. Anyways, so then some time passes.
That's called being treated
There's
like
this group
shit.
chat that has been
Just so you
made.
guys know, that's
They
called
make a
being treated like
telegram.
shit.
We're hanging out. We're
That's
joking.
what that
I
is.
think he's
Being
flirting with me a
treated
little
like
bit.
shit.
Not
That's what you
gonna
just
lie.
said.
Anyways, there was some
It's
stuff
not.
in the
It's
group chat,
literally what
and
it is.
then it started getting crazy from there. So then they
Then it started
started.
getting
For a while, it was
crazy,
did we
guys.
close? Then we weren't close, and they started just acting away towards certain people, and I started noticing that, and I'm like, why?
No way.
Because he was giving more attention to certain people, which I don't get jealous. I don't care what someone
Yeah, you
does.
do.
But apparently, this one girl
You
really
talked about
kept
what
getting on me,
you talked about jealousy
and
with
she would
Rescue and
really
all that sort of
target
shit.
me,
What are you talking about?
considering the fact that she had a
Holy
boyfriend
shit.
that had the same name as him, was a doctor. You have a
Oh.
doctor boyfriend, girl. And she showed us a picture of her boyfriend, and I'm like, why are you jealous of me and him liking me? But you have a whole boyfriend that, mind you, he was a really good, nice looking guy. One time she was
What are you
drowning.
talking about,
She
Tophia? As
went
someone who's
somewhere swimming.
married or engaged to a
This was in
doctor is
California,
jealous of you?
and she
Tophia,
went
I think she
to,
sent
I
you
don't know
the
if it was in
video
the
to prove that
ocean,
she's
and she
not.
was drowning,
How do
and
you
instead
not
of
get
calling
this?
911,
You think she
she's
sent you
texting the chat
a video and a
telling
photo of
people
a
she's drowning
beautiful
and
doctor that
that
she's
she
with
almost
to
died.
make
But
herself
if
feel
you're dying
worse
and
or
you're
you
drowning,
feel
why are
worse?
you calling us instead of 911? Why are you? We
What are
can't
you
help
fucking
you. We're
talking?
not
She's still
there.
talking about this, by the way, this
We're
social
not
media you do
911. We
this. Like,
can't save you.
that's
But
forever
I
ago.
think I have my thoughts on why
What?
She did that.
Why are
But
you talking about
anyways,
that still?
back
Oh,
to what was going on. So then
you have your thoughts on why a live streamer convinced someone to go into water for $20?
there
I
was a
wonder.
live
I
stream
wonder if
that
that
was
had anything
had.
to
At
do
the
with the
time, I
$20.
had gotten some money from my
Fucking moron.
grandma's.
Loser.
I was supposed to get more, but I'm not even gonna get into why. Anyways,
It's because you would have blown
when
it
my
all.
grandma passed
Honestly.
away, she had some insurance, and whatever was left over was split amongst us. So I did get some money, but
I mean,
it involved my dad, and I really don't want to get into that. But anyways,
that's a
so
lie.
what happened is that I had $5 on this gift card, right? I don't know what
Unless
to
it
do
was like
with it
set up to a
because
joint account, though.
I
Still,
really can't
you
spend
never
five
transferred it
dollars.
to an
So I'm like, what am I
proof.
gonna do with this $5?
But
There's
you do
nowhere I'm
need
gonna
to.
be able to spend
If
five
you
dollars
are in a
off of
joint
a
account,
card
I could be 35. My
anywhere.
mom, if someone takes a
There's
joint
just no
account with
way.
me, unless I have like proof
So
of like
then he
death,
had a live stream,
I have to go
and
in
so
and
he had
transfer
his
it.
PayPal
Say
up,
there's no longer
and
joint.
basically this was during the pandemic, and so I had sent him the money. I was like, you know what, I'll send it to you. So I wrote a message saying, I really like your lives. You're very positive. You're a
Alright, guys,
kind,
that's
nice person. Here's my $5. I'm trying to. I was
you gave
doing
someone
well.
your
I
last
had
$5.
done. Got was it resin? Yeah, I think it was
This is
resin
the
stuff. It
stupidest
was resin
person
stuff.
alive.
I
Like,
wanted to do resin
what is
crafts and
wrong
start
with you?
selling
Why
resin
would you
crafts
give
because I
someone
got
$10?
into
You have
a
no
very
money.
expensive hobby to make money. So I
Oh,
wanted
you
to
did
make
it for
resin
resin
keychains.
to make
So
money
then I
from
had put
resin
that I
keychains, which
didn't
you ended
have
up,
enough to
if I
get my
remember,
resin
fucking
stuff,
up. You got
but
all
I'm
over your
sending
hands
the
and
last
shit.
$5 I have, whatever. He read it
Yeah,
and he
whatever. I'm
was
just sending
crying.
the
He was
last five
about to
dollars.
cry.
Whatever. I'm just
And
sending
then
the
he
last
said,
five
no.
dollars.
He
I
goes,
have to because
here. And I
no
said, no,
big
no,
deal.
no, I didn't do it for
The
that.
fuck are you worried about
Then he
nerves?
sent
Just
me
last
money and told me
whatever.
not to send it back, which
No
was
big
only,
deal or
I
like
think it was
what
30
the fuck? You
or
guys are
50
making
bucks.
this
It wasn't
out to
even
be
that
like some
much.
sort of
And
bigger
I
deal
said, I
than
didn't
it is. To
send
be
it
fair.
for you to send me money, but he sent me
I
money
mean,
to my
you know what
PayPal.
I mean? It
There's
just
that.
is what
So
it
then
is.
he
Like, why are you
sends
guys
it and
being
he
so weird
tells
about
me,
it?
don't send it back or I'm going to block you, jokingly, because I had to accept it. So then his
Where's
friend,
joking
who
now? Oh yeah,
owns a
we
business,
skipped.
she's really
We
rich. I've
didn't
never
skip
seen what
past
she
it.
looks like, but I do know she's got money. Starts messaging me back and
I've
forth,
never seen what she looks
asking
like,
me
but I
about
do
what it
know
is
that
I
she
wanted to do. She
whatever.
was
That's like
offering to
whatever.
help, whatever, sure.
Fuck you,
So
Tophia.
I was
Hey,
giving
you
her
fucking
information.
liar.
I was talking to her. I wasn't trying to be really pushy because I didn't go on there to get money from people or people to
She did.
whatever. So then,
You
for some
definitely went
reason,
on
she
there
just
trying to get
stopped
money from
talking to
people.
me. She just
That's
stopped
not even
responding.
debatable.
So I was like, oh, I didn't really push it because I'm like, I was
That is
grateful
not
and
even
thankful,
debatable.
whatever.
Don't even lie about
I think it was because she got jealous. But people say, "Why do you think everyone gets jealous?" It's not that I make this stuff up. This is true.
it. You do. You
It's
literally
true.
say it about
Whether you want to
everyone,
believe
or
it or
you're
not, it's true. I
paranoid
don't
about
do
everyone, or
anything
they're
to
putting
anyone.
thoughts in
But
your brain,
it's
or
because of the
stealing
way that
shit
he was
from like your
acting
brothers
towards
and
me
stuff.
that people started getting jealous. They had relationships outside of him. You guys have relationships, but whatever. So
But
in
whatever.
the
What are you talking?
Telegram, oh, we
You guys have relationships, but whatever. Like, but our relationships don't matter. What are you fucking talking about, lady?
were in a Discord group for him, and he
Kind
would
of like,
join Discord from time to time. And at that time, you could get in there and listen to music, and everybody could join the chat, listen to music, and talk. So we would talk in there.
the
We
good old
would
days of
hang
Wild
out,
Wild
whatever.
West
He would
Discord, where you can
join
go
when
in
he
with a bunch of
could,
strangers and it's sexually
whatever the case
harass
may be. So then, what
them. What a
happened
magical time
is
it
that
was.
there was one live where he was like, now he knew me as this big TikToker. Oh, Lord. Once they
Yeah,
know me
you're a
as the
big
big
TikToker,
TikToker, there that
Tophia.
goes.
Can I look up
So
how many year followers do you have on TikTok? Just under half a million followers, 435K, 435.5K. Wow. And you're not on that channel for some reason. You're still not. I don't know if you're back streaming on it yet or not, but I don't know. I'm sorry. Also,
and
there are plenty of channels like that. Like Papa Goat's a good example. Like he doesn't get like hundreds of thousands of views on his video, but he makes enough like off of a couple 10 to 50,000 videos per view and like a decent live stream audience, you know, and you'd be capable of neither of those things. So
giving me extra attention on the live, whatever, maybe mentioning my username, talking with me, noticing my comments. Then we were in the Telegram and I had cracked a joke. I said, I told my mom to
hell yeah.
stop being elderly. And she thought it
Oh,
was funny. And I told them she had laughed, and they were like, that's not funny. And you hurt your mom, and you need to go apologize to your mom. So then that's where it started
okay,
with
well,
them attacking
obviously
me.
you don't need to do
Then
that.
they told me that I was a
Why are you even
stalker.
talking about this? You know it's wrong and that they're stupid. Like, who gives a fuck? You didn't even do it. How were you
They
affected by
called me
this?
a
Someone
stalker
told you
and
to do
because
it
I
and you
had cracked
didn't?
another joke where I was like, he said back then sleeping on live used to be popular. Those people in other countries where they would sleep on live and they would get gift points. Well, that became a very popular thing. So he made a joke that he should sleep on live. So then I was like, he should sleep on live. That would be funny.
He made a joke that he used to
And then
sleep
they were
on
like,
live,
there's
so I
just
say
some
he should
things we
sleep on
don't do.
live. How funny would that be? Isn't
And we don't pry in people's personal lives.
that
I
hilarious,
was like,
you
he's the
guys?
one who said that he wanted to do sleeping on live. I'm not trying to be weird. Then they called me a stalker. Someone then jumped in and said, guys, let's just change the subject. Please don't. I said, I'm not a stalker. And they were like, that's. And then basically jumped in and stopped the whole situation.
I said I'm not a
Then he did
stalker,
a
and then they
cover
just
on
jumped in and
YouTube
saved me
with a
from having
bunch
to
of
answer
people,
any
and
questions
he's a
about
really
me
good
being a
singer.
stalker, because you are a fucking weirdo
So,
stalker.
anyways, he did a cover and he was like, can you
Sophia, you are a
comment
stalker.
so I could be
You
able
are.
to
I
get
don't know what else to
opportunities
tell
as
you.
more
You
often?
don't
So I was
think
like,
you are,
sure,
but
I
you
really support
absolutely are
people.
21st
And
century
so
stalker.
I
You're fucking
commented,
stupid.
and then he said,
Fucking
he
creepy ass
screenshotted
legends.
my comment and someone else's comment, and he was like, thank you for commenting, Tophia, and to the rest of you, y'all are slacking. And this was in the Telegram. He had joined
That's
and he
fucking
had
mean.
reacted to the fact that I commented to him.
Can you show me his account? I can
Anyways,
see how many
so the
posts
whole
he has.
thing being is
Oh.
that that happened, and basically that whole thing happened.
Link me to the
So
comments on that article so I can check
after he
their
left,
their histories.
they started targeting me. And then I knew that was when I said my mom was elderly, that to stop being elderly because she said she went to put hot dogs for my brother to cook and she forgot they were cooking. And I made that joke and they were like, you need to apologize. That's when they jumped on me. And I was just like, I knew it was coming. After he had said that, I knew they were going to target me because they were jealous. Mind you, there was a lot of
Of
other things. I
what?
just knew
What are
you
they
could just tell
jealous
how
of?
someone is towards you, especially if
What are
they're
you
outward
fucking
about their
talking
feelings,
about,
right?
Tophia?
My friend tried to play matchmaker because she wanted me to not like the person that she liked, and she was trying to push
That's
me
not
away
matchmaker.
from that, which annoyed me. So she went in his live and
It's
spammed
the
for him
opposite of
to see my
matchmaking. That's
video because
actively
he told people
sabotaging
to
you.
make a video.
It's not a
He said,
matchmaker,
make a
bitch.
video
That's
if
someone
you're
fucking you
interested in
over.
dating me. I wasn't gonna lie, so I made a video. Mind you, there
Now
was a
all of a sudden
comment
she
that
made a
he liked
video of
because I have
dating
put
type video.
in his comment. I said,
She does
"Oof,
want to date
I
someone.
think I
The
kind of
actual
like him,"
king of
or I said,
video.
"Oof, I think I like him," and he liked that comment. So he already knew at that point.
Wow.
So, anyways, I had made this
Wow.
video, and she was like, he's like, I seen
He
everybody's video,
liked
and
your
my friend was like, you
comment.
haven't seen hers. See
Oh my
Tophia's video. She
god.
kept spamming in his live, and he got annoyed, and he told her to stop. And I was like, look, you need to go apologize to him.
What are
I
you
said, don't do that
apologize to who?
because
What the
that's not
fuck are you
cool. I
talking
didn't like
about?
it because he was just being annoying, straight up annoying.
I have no
So
idea.
then what
None of that
happened
made
is that
any
that
sense.
happened. So then there was a live stream on Twitch because
I
he
am so
then
confused.
went live on Twitch. He did this challenge where he was gonna go live for a whole month on Twitch because his uncle bought him this gaming computer and he wanted to make his uncle proud or something. He wanted to show his uncle basically. So anyways,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what he
sure
did, and he
that's the
played League
story.
of Legends. So there was one live where it was that girl's birthday, the girl that would attack me a lot, even though she had a boyfriend who was a doctor and had the same name as him and was very good looking. But anyways, it was her birthday. And he's like, I never forget all my peeps' birthdays. I remember all my peeps' birthdays. And I joked with him and said, "You forgot my birthday," because he did.
And he goes,
And I was
"No, I
joking.
didn't. I
And then I
got you
knew it
something
was
right
coming.
here,
And then he
bitch."
went on this spiel. He's like, hold on. He's like, wait. He did this whole. He went into a speech about me. Just,
Shut
I don't
up.
know, you're
Who
kind. All of,
is
like this
homeless? What are you
huge,
talking about?
big old,
What are we talking about?
gargantuous
Who
speech
cares?
on
Who is
in
this person
Twitch. And I was like,
in
oh no, I
relation
wasn't
to
doing it
you?
for that because
What
now
is going
that
on?
overshadowed
Why are
her.
you
And
talking
I don't
about
want her to
this?
think I was overshadowing
Shut
her.
up. Stop
And
talking
now
about
I
this.
knew I was going to get
Oh
attacked
my God.
because it turned into that. And
Now
that
she's
did
getting
happen.
attacked? He's so
So,
fucking
okay,
paranoid.
she was
It's
gonna take it out on me. Sure enough. Okay.
unbelievable.
So then after that,
She's
he
fucking out of
said,
her mind.
because at
She's
that
out of her
time, like
mind.
I said, he knew me as the large TikToker. So he's like, I need to meet you and get your autograph so I can
He knew
sell it
you as
on
a
eBay
large
as a
TikToker,
joke.
so
And
therefore he
then he
must
said, I
have
want to be you when I grow
you.
up. Because my
Shut
boss
up.
starter
That doesn't
videos
make
were going
any
viral at the
fucking
time. So it was
sense.
like, I want to be you when I grow up. And I was like,
You're
what does
like,
that
okay.
even mean? So I was in the chat and I was
Doesn't
gonna play
really
some
mean
music.
much.
You know
It's a
how, like I
man
said
who's
on
older.
Discord, you can join the chat and talk on voice and listen to music at the same time. But I didn't play music in case if people joined and wanted to talk, they can talk. Because you can't talk and hear music because the music will play
No
over the
way.
talking.
The
So
music goes
then
over the
that
talking,
happened,
guys,
and I joined,
on
and I
a
said, you know what, I'm
microphone.
gonna wait before I play music.
That's
So I started making
crazy.
TikToks. All of a sudden, I hear someone saying, Tophia, on the thing, and I knew who it was, so I got on because it was him, and I was like, oh, hey, and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm making TikToks, and he's like, oh, he goes, don't tell anyone I'm in here, just wait until people join, and as they join, we'll ask them how their day is going. And I'm like, oh, so I didn't say anything, I just went back to making my TikToks, whatever. He confused me with another girl, God rest her soul, R.I.P., because she passed away. But
Guys, I
anyways,
just made a bunch of
he mixed
garbage.
me
I
and
feel like
her
I should
up.
go get like some
So then he
like
goes on live
not
because
garbage
at
food.
that
I
time he was
don't want
playing
to go
Among
get
Us with
it.
us, and I'm
Halfway through and we're at an hour. I promise the second half is gonna be fast. Alright guys, this is a long video. I don't know if I'll finish it before my wife gets back, but I'm gonna go grab something to eat because I just ate a bunch of candy like an asshole and I felt like shit earlier today and I wonder why. Maybe it's because I ate a bunch of candy like an asshole. So I'll be right back. You guys won't notice it. Sorry guys, I'm back. I'm not using my headset right now. The battery said it was low, so if you guys hear noise from fans or something, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and turn this fan off actually. So hopefully that should help the noise. You might still hear the air conditioning in the bag. There's nothing I can do about that if I want to not melt to death. So and put something under my PC so at least that's got some air. Okay, here we go, you guys.
I'll tell you this.
I went down to 7-Eleven to get the. I wanted this thing of noodles basically, and it's like 14. Rather, it's about 50 cents for them to make it down there at 7-Eleven because they have to make it in the cup and all that shit. I have a big like case of them up, like a 10 pack of them up here, but you have to make it yourself like in a container, and like it doesn't just come in a disposable container, and they don't just make it for you there. So I was hoping to spend like an extra quarter for that to happen right now, so I don't have to deal with this dirty dish and shit. But of course,
around the area until Among Us starts.
somehow
So I'm
7-Eleven
here by
claims they're out of
myself,
hot
right?
water. So
He stood right and he put his character to stand right in front of me as if
whatever, I
the character
guess.
protecting the other character was protecting me, and I'm like, that's odd. Like out of
Let's speed her up a
everybody, he
little
was
bit
over
more
there
and
with
still
everyone.
try and talk over her.
Out of anywhere he
That's
could
what she
have
gets put
moved
back
to,
down to
he
normal.
moved
No wonder.
his
My fault,
character
you
in front
guys.
of mine. And I was just like, then he was like, the game had not even started, mind you, it had not told us who you were going to be, the imposter or the regular people. And so
What are you talking
he
about? Is she talking
immediately
about
says,
Among
I'm gonna
Us now?
follow Tophia around and see if she's the imposter. And I'm like, they hadn't even told us we're imposters yet, so
Okay, but they can still do that. They could literally pick any random person. Is this Among Us? I've actually never played Among Us, but I played very similar games that were older, like The Ship and stuff like that, which I loved. I wish The Ship was still popular. If you guys haven't heard of The Ship, go on Steam and look it up. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, they could pick that with any random person, just every round, assume that it's them, and go off of there.
Wow, now I'm just doing a task really fast. And
Once they
took
learn
the
that they're
imposter
change
killed
it.
him. He kind of got mad at he was kind of flirting a little bit. He was like, Tophia left me behind and I got killed. And I said, well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do all my tasks as fast as I can.
Why are you
I
even
need to leave you
apologizing or
behind.
engaging in the chat with
Whatever.
someone who's trolling?
So that
Like, what
whole
the
thing
fuck?
happened. And then it was
She's
just
still,
like that. Just
even in a
little-
video game, she doesn't realize she's being trolled. Like, how's
And
that
then they
even
just started
fucking
attacking me.
possible?
Oh, then he was like, I'm
How can you
single
not
forever.
notice this?
No one wants to date me, and I'm like, hello. And I think he was just fishing for compliments at some point. And I just think he was just playing on the fact.
Yeah, sorry, guys, I got fucking shit on my keyboard. Sorry about that, piece of noodle.
That he knew all these girls liked him. So then he ended up getting a girlfriend, and now he's not single forever. It's crazy. The next one also involves some jealousy. I can't help it. I know people are like, you always say everyone's always jealous. But it's true. I don't even do anything. I just exist. Why can't I exist?
You're
It's like,
jealous over it?
actually, no.
This isn't a real person, right? Isn't this like a
Oh,
what?
There wasn't any jealous people with this one. As a matter of fact, no. I think no. Actually, there wasn't any.
What are you talking about?
So,
I have
don't
no
remember
clue what the
how I
fuck she's
saw
talking
the
about.
comments
Jealousy
live.
with
I
who?
think, it was a video of him and Pookie.
Jealousy of who?
His dog, yes, his dog's name was Pookie. And he had a
Jealous
cat.
of
His
you?
cat's name
Wow, a dog named Pookie. Okay, what a
I
name.
can't even remember.
Wow, that's so funny, you guys. Hey, he named his dog Pookie. Have you ever heard that before in a million years? A dog named Pookie? I've never heard that.
Cat, but he had a dog named Pookie. Don't even ask me why.
Why is she laughing? It's not that. It's not that
Pookie,
funny.
I
I don't get.
dog.
Yeah, second, you guys. Let's hear more about the dog named Pookie, you guys. How funny it is. How funny is the dog name? It says named Pookie.
And basically with his dog and doing the thirst trapping thing, so I commented, whatever.
So you just admitted
It
you're
was
doing,
there,
or he's
it's
doing the
wrong,
thirst
you know.
trappy stuff, and you're. So either he's doing the thirst trap stuff and you're engaging with it, or you're doing it and people are engaging with you. Okay, so either way you're involved in it.
Basically, didn't
Right off the bat.
as much as
You just admitted you're involved with it, but you're only saying right now you're involved on the other side of the coin.
So,
I
what
doubt that
happened
very
was
much.
that, I don't know, we started messaging back and forth on Instagram. It wasn't anything really.
Sorry, hang on one second. Tophia's the only one that can say something like this besides Donald Trump.
Anyways,
Tophia, you sound like Donald Trump when you say this type of shit.
what happened was that.
What happened was that I don't even know what happened, but like
It
was a back and forth. Okay, so did you know what happened? Was it a back and forth, or are you making that up? You just said you don't know what happened, and then you're like, it was a back and forth. So should I not believe that part, or the previous part, or like the pause you took between? Is that when you were changing? Like, what are you talking
It's just
about?
a friendly conversation back and forth.
Yeah.
In the Discord, that was a whole other. There was something in the Discord.
Yeah.
I can't even mention that chunk because it's kind of personal.
Yeah.
Anyways, so there was one time
Yeah.
they were in the Discord voicing and they were talking about their experiences.
Yep.
Those types of experiences. I didn't have anything to contribute because I never had with a man.
You never have with a woman either. You are a virgin. So what difference does it make?
Or what? At the time, I only understood I was into men at the time, not into women at that time. So I didn't know.
God.
And so anyways,
Possible for her to change her
after the
gender,
whole
not for others to
conversation,
change
he
what
popped
the
in
other
the chat
genders
after we
are.
had all left. It said, you need to talk more. And he told me this other girl would talk more. I didn't have anything to add because I, like, what was your horrible first time or something like that.
That's good, Tophia. That's a really good rule. If you don't have anything to contribute to the conversation, shut up. Like, don't just run your mouth to run your mouth. That's a really good rule. Why do you never adhere to it?
Yeah, so that's why I was quiet. I listened to other people.
I don't get it.
So then that happened. And then after that, thank you for the gifts. So then after that, there was another time we were in the voice chat, we were all talking, and I left for a second to go make a TikTok, because obviously I'm trying to be active on my page and post.
Yeah,
And
obviously.
he was like, why did you turn off your camera? He said, turn your camera on, I want to see your face. And I was like, oh, I'm making a TikTok. I'll be back real quick. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what to respond to that. Hello? So anyway.
The same way that he would respond if you said that to him, because that's a totally normal thing for someone on social media making money to say. I'll message you when I'm done making a TikTok. Tophia, do you know how many times you would have said that to someone if they were interested in you? Well, 0 because you would have like, oh, Team is paying me $3,000. Well, fuck them. I have like a hot guy talking to me. But average person's gonna say, yeah, I have to work. She's like smiling, such an idiot here, Tophia. That's the equivalent of him saying, I'm going to work. I'll message you when I'm done at work. She has such a dumbass fucking look on her face right here. Unbelievable.
So that happened. So then that was a lot of that. Oh, and then
so that happened.
He started commenting on videos
Crazy.
that I didn't even tag him in. And the girls started noticing that. They're like, if he's commenting and liking videos you aren't tagging him in, must be lucky. And I was like, lucky? I don't see that as lucky. I just thought maybe he's supporting me, whatever the case may be. So then I just thought that he was supporting me. I didn't think anything of it. So then
I didn't think anything of it. I just called him out for it twice.
An international super spy that went audio that went viral.
Shut up.
And I did like the finger guns because that's what was going viral for me at that time. So I did it. And he said, I'll go on a mission with you or something. I don't know, or it was a joke. But most of the times, because he did comment the same replies to the girls, he did say, though, that when are we going to meet each other? And I was like, what do you mean when are we going to meet each other?
Shut up already. Oh my god. Nobody fucking cares about this part. Shut up. I'm sorry, guys.
So then I guess he made
this part's
contact with
brutal.
me and said that he was going to stop in New Mexico and we're going to hang out. And I was like, this is really happening. To me, I didn't really think anything of it. I thought like, oh, you're going to hang out, maybe become friends. But it was crazy because I'm like, a guy does not just come to meet someone that he's trying to be friends with. That just doesn't. And he commented on that viral video, by the way, that people love to bully me for. He commented on it and he said something on there crazy, but his account deleted because he deleted it for other reasons, not because of me. But he commented on it. And I think he said something, I guess he was working at, I don't remember when he was doing the whole video. And I think he commented something like, I would make you breakfast in bed or something like that. Anyways, I'm just repeating what he replied. People just think, see, you lying. I knew someone was going to say, I'm not lying. The comment was there. He didn't comment once, he commented twice. All I am is just myself. People like me. I can't help that.
You definitely can't help that because they don't like
So
you.
anyways, he basically was like, oh, he
Promise
that
you.
anyways.
I really promise you,
then,
Tophia. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Nobody likes you. You're a fucking dick.
Catfishing thing I
You're an asshole. It's like the Big Lebowski when he just calls him. He's like, no, Walter, you're not wrong. You're just a fucking asshole. Like you're just an asshole.
He was in contact with an account that was fake.
Right, wrong,
And they
usually
wanted to
wrong.
continue, and I
95%
was
of the time wrong. But even that 5% right, you're still a fucking asshole.
And he wasn't able to travel.
Or we got squatters' rights. You know, like fuck off.
People couldn't
Okay,
travel because they closed the airports, so
what?
no one could go anywhere. So then he ended up deleting.
Did you just say they closed the airports for them? Okay, if she said that, that's the type of paranoia and shit I'm talking about with her mental. Like, she's not there mentally anymore.
His account, right? Thank you for following. He has deleting his account holding. I started to notice there was one video. I think he was getting depressed. He had some depression in the end because there was a lot of stuff going on. And he was really talking depressed. And so.
And you did nothing about it, and you let your brother, you know, like, live in depression and work be the only one working. Do you think maybe your brother was depressed because he was in a car with 2 other people? He was the only one with a job. He was the only one with any ambition. He was the only one to not be homeless, and he didn't want to wake up every day and fucking stink, like, to high heavens. Do you think maybe that's why he was a little bit bitter?
Sure.
God, you guys are so fucking selfish, like. Yeah, last video or whatever, the one she finally said, like, he'll never get to have a kid or a family, which I've said before, she's never mentioned it. She mentioned it, like, once, and she was like, I'll never get to see him again. I'll never be able to get a patty melt with him again. My poor fucking brother. Like, fuck off. I don't know what else to say. Like, fuck off. Prove that you actually, like, feel badly about putting yourselves in that position. Whatever.
Actual alcohol videos on TikTok.
Oh,
no,
okay,
I could tell something wasn't right.
She could tell. She could just tell.
He was recently in a dark room. He blacked out his windows. And he sits in a dark room, and I was like, that's depression, because I did that. I was doing that. I was like darkening my room and sleeping all day. That's what I did. At the same time that I had depression. And I didn't know until they posted out that's depression because I was depressed. I was in a dark room. I slept all day. I didn't want to do anything. I was very depressed.
Wow.
My depression worsened because my grandma died.
So
My
shocked.
other grandma died, which I tried to have feelings. That was my dad's mom. She was never really close with us. I already
My mom's dad I've met once in my entire life, and he's dead, so get at me, bitch.
said the whole story. But then my
Oh, you
grandma
weren't very
died
close to him? I
that
met
really
this dude
hurt me.
once in my life. I
was
consider
still upset
fucking...
over her mother's death. That really affected me.
I
Even though
have
she had
skin
died, it
rashes
was
that I've
years
known
when she
that
died,
are like...
it still affected me. I didn't get to see her one last time. And
You know what I mean? Like,
so anyways, I was
what the fuck?
depressed. I was really going through it. It was COVID. I had no stimulus check coming in because I didn't work and I don't get disability. So I don't
Believe it or
qualify
not,
for
you're not the
stimulus check.
only one
So I'm
like
I'm
wasn't close with a grandparent, and it sounds like you were closer to your grandparents than I was to one of mine. Two of my grandparents I was very close. Well, one more than the other. Two I was close to. One I met once,
Everything was on lockdown.
where I was alive. He
COVID.
divorced my
So
grandma,
they
moved to
closed
China,
offices,
and got
stores,
remarried.
everything.
Never
So
met the guy
I
once at a funeral when
can't
I
go
was
to
like
work now
4. So.
because we're on
Shout out
lockdown.
Tophia.
And I don't qualify for the stimulus check. So what the heck am I going to do?
What stimulus check? Is this like an old video? What is she talking about? Unless there's a New Mexico stimulus check. I knew New York like a year or two ago did like a cost of living stimulus check. Kind of bullshit. It's a couple $100, but is there one in New Mexico?
So it's that whole thing. And I became depressed. And then he left social media and then he came back. And then
Or is she talking about when she
I told
got?
you everything that happened with that. Blocked everything. I don't need to get into it. But that's my stories. And that's
You don't need to, but in about 20 seconds you will.
why I will not date someone from TikTok or an influencer because I think they have a.
Oh, is that where the story was going? That you won't date anyone from social media?
And most of the relationships got ruined. Because
Okay, that's where that story was going, you guys. That's where that ended up.
What can I say?
That
Anyways,
sequence of events
they
led us
were,
to
though.
led us
What can I
here.
say?
Are
I
you
really
fucking?
think that they'll take it out on me because
Are you kidding me?
Wait, you quit social media for $1 billion now. Every story you have is about men wanting to give women candy. The internalized misogyny showing.
She did show, and I brought that up.
Internalized
Internalized
They
misogyny.
did.
I brought it up because she did display it.
misogyny like me. They literally bullied me, especially in group chats.
I
Yes,
specifically
they did.
pointed out that
Mind
because
you.
she loves those fucking words. Internalized homophobia, internalized, you displayed some internalized misogyny. I pointed it out earlier in the
Yeah, last person was like say replies. But I know the difference between being friendly and not being friendly. Oh, the other guy, the second guy I was talking about, did I tell you everything?
Again, pressured speech. She doesn't even finish a sentence. I know what it's like to go. Let's just so you guys
Yeah,
can
last person was like say replies. But I know the difference between being friendly and not being friendly. Oh, the other
I know the difference between being friendly, not being friendly, and then instead of elaborate. Oh, and you know what else?
guy, the second guy I was talking about.
The second
did I tell you
guy
everything? There was
was
one
talking about blah
lie,
blah 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 blah.
basically, where someone had mentioned, "Oh, do you mind if girls have stretch marks?" And he was like, "No, I don't mind." And I said, I have a scar from heart surgery.
Okay, who cares? What are you talking
He
about?
read the comments, and he said out of his own mouth, "You don't know what that does to me. It turns me on." And I was just like,
What?
everybody was like, chill. And he wasn't even, after that,
Tophia, why did you not put this guy on blast? Since you're happy to do that to people who do way less to you than that, you're happy to push them on blast and like force them to shit and like not be late. But that's
Go
fuck
down.
off. I
and
like.
just like, oh, he did. In front of everyone on the live, and they told him to chill. They were like, chill. And
And
I
they were like
called him,
chill,
I was
and they were like chill, and I was like chill,
I was like,
and they were like
whoa,
chill. You
that
guys,
was he just
oh,
said
that's
what
not
he was thinking
chill
in his
though.
mind. He's like, nope, just like opt out. Whoa. And he said that
Crime?
after
Nope.
he read my comments.
Not
And
very
he
chill.
was
You
telling me,
guys.
oh, you don't know, he was just being, that's not being friendly. Your friends don't tell. If your friend is telling you that they get turned on by you, then they're not your friends. They want to be more than your friend.
They can still be your
I
friend
don't
and
know.
want to
Let's
be more
see.
than your
Your friends ain't telling you
You're just
that.
incapable
That was weird.
You're incapable of that? Because so many people have said, like, let's just be friends in that, and then you probably said okay, and you, like, kept pushing it like Chris Chan until you were, like, too weird and
Just keep
stopped.
calling them a friend. They ain't your friend. Anyways, so then the whole spiel
I believe
happened.
half your shit, Tophia.
And, hold on. So, I'm not a liar. I'm telling the truth.
I'll just sell that shit on fucking 103rd. You know what I mean? Like, go sell that shit in fucking ghetto ass Bronx, Harlem. You know, like, I ain't buying.
How would that be friendly telling somebody that turned them on? Especially in a live stream in front of a bunch of people, and you're saying that you got turned on. Mind you, no filter. I was shocked. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I just commented the next thing. This has shorts under, so don't worry. He was like,
Gross.
he literally said that. He was like,
You know, just because we can't see your genitals doesn't mean that you should do that. Like, what? Hey guys, do you guys think I should start video filming myself and, like, you know, like 30 or 20 minutes before I end it, just whip out my junk, you know, or like rearrange my junk on camera and then drop them on my table? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm so
you know
confused
what that
by
does
this.
to me? That turns me on. And
Turns you what?
I was just like,
What are you
so,
talking about now? What is going on?
Like that. But anyways, and it won't be the last. I get it every day on my Instagram.
Yes, it will.
I don't get it. I didn't even ask for that. I solicited. But anyways, to me that was like, first of all, and it was going pretty fast. Because I was like, I had just
You're getting
joined his
scam-fished
live,
really fast,
and he's, like,
Tophia?
saying these things. Oh, this is like, I just have been on your live twice. The second one.
How much money did you send him?
I don't know. I think it's
50 bucks?
overconfidence. I think it's being over talking and thinking.
I think it's a confidence already, a confidence scheme. They prefer con artists, con man, con artists. There's an artistry to their
just
con.
love to be hateful, like, because someone that is 10 times more attractive than somebody, oh, they can't like you.
You bring
When
this
it's
shit
not
up all the
100%.
time. Yes, you can. There's like a million articles written about like this football player is dating who, and because they love them and they've been together since like high school. Like, that's not true at all. You are just not an attractive person inside your soul or on the outside of your body.
About looks.
You will never attract one of these million, like, ever. Your energy is so fucking negative. It's like anyone can sense it from a mile away. You just look at you and know that you're in a bad fucking mood. Unbelievable.
And after he said it, he zoned out. And I was just like shocked. I was, oh. And there was another guy that tell you that. He was live. And he zoned out.
Oh, another one she forgot about conveniently.
And his face. And all of a sudden, he says my name out of nowhere. Mind you, I didn't comment. I hadn't even said nothing. He just said my name out of nowhere. I was just like, did you hear that? I was on live actually. And I told people, I was like, you hear that? And they were like, yeah. I said, I didn't even comment.
You're so full of shit. No, you didn't.
Kindle tablet. I was just drawing something for the live.
You think a Kindle tablet picked up a ghost?
And then I was live and he
So
said that.
stupid.
And I told people, did you hear that? And they were like, yeah, we heard that.
The whole point of that electro voice phenomena is that it shows up when there's no other electrical sources there, even when there's always wiring and shit in the walls and everything.
I don't know. You see me? I don't have an issue with certain people. But when some people do it, I do have an issue. Because it's just like, why do people...
I don't have an issue with, you know, all these people doing it, but all these people doing it, yeah, they can get fucked and, you know, like, suck it up, buttercup.
Oh,
Let it fly if it don't apply, Tophia. If it don't apply to you, let it go.
And especially if someone sent me a video of themselves doing... And it was a guy, and I was like, why? You know what I mean? Hold up. And
What? I don't know what you mean. What the fuck are you talking about? It didn't make any sense. Okay, that made so little sense. I'm very confused.
I had a Pepsi, I had an Mountain Dew, because they had Mountain Dew at the barbecue, and then I had a Funko. And then you look for my makeup bag, just so I can take that makeup off. And I did that. Okay, here, hold on, guys. Coming back. So anyways, that happened. I don't know. Also, something happened, and well,
Something happened, but I don't know. Also, something happened, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's another situation that I might be misreading, but
What
I
do
feel like ever since this
Tophia? What do you know?
person, because I opened up and I think that, well, if not now, they do know that I like women.
Like, what do you
I
know?
feel like they've been acting a little different today. I don't know if it was like the avoidance today. Maybe it was because of their personal issues and what they were going through. But because I would sit down and then it would seem like, oh, they would move away. But then no.
Are you talking about
they
the
would come
person that
back.
groped
I don't
you?
know, it was just like, and maybe the whole talking thing too.
God, even the least spicy shit here is like, my nostrils are clear. It's unbelievable. I figured some water.
I don't know. I'm trying to
Both
get
of these for the time being. It's getting long. Hoping this would be one. Alright, let's keep going, guys. Try and get through this. There's actually less time left than I thought. Still gonna be a long one, but
overthinking things. I tend to do that a lot.
there's probably a bunch I missed on commenting while I was talking over her this time. I need to get more used to it.
My thing because it keeps coming out. It does not want to stay. One person rejects and it starts pushing out. That's
Yeah, you know how that happens with a reel? Like, what are you talking about? That's not even close to the same thing. What's probably happening is because I have my ear pierced, right? But growing up, I also had really bad allergies. I did a patch test. I found out everything I was allergic to for the most part. And I was slightly allergic to nickel and zinc, which are two of the cheapest metals used in jewelry. So most metals have a bar that's zinc or, what did I say? Cobalt? Zinc or cobalt? Usually zinc is over that shit, and it makes my ear really itchy and red, and it looks like it's like swelling up with a hive. So
what it does.
I need to get like a silver barbell ear, you know what I mean, like silver at least through the metal part, if not on both ends, or gold would be more ideal, but even gold plated. But silver is very inert as well, so that would be very likely to cause a reaction. Gold's less inert than silver, but they're both very inert chemicals. Or elements, excuse me. Elements.
Anyways.
Sure, no. Tophia has no idea what I'm talking
I don't need it to do.
What? I don't want to what? What? What did she say? What the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what she's talking about.
I don't know if this is a started playing and intense back, so I didn't even know this. I'm not gonna say who. Let's just not say. I'm not acting weird, I'm just reading the comments. No,
You're acting super weird. What are you talking about?
Always blows up. I have to iron that. All the shirts do that. No, it's not the wrong size, because it fits. It's not small. All my shirts do that, and I can wear a 2X.
Yeah, they fit. So this is delusional thinking. This whole chapter.
No, it's not the wrong size, because it fits. It's not small.
This is like me saying like my fucking suit fits perfectly because I gained like 13 pounds. Are you out of your mind? No, it doesn't.
It fits. It's not too small. They're shorts under, so don't worry.
Shut up.
I don't even know what size the shirt is. I know my doctors are flying by. I think someone said, do I have a crush? So I don't know, because I didn't see the comments. Well, they probably did, because they do that all the time. They say, who's your crush? Who's your celebrity crush? And they do. They ask. And then I would not say, you do it give points. You wouldn't know.
Tophia!
What happened?
You say Tophia?
Sorry. What's going on? Sorry.
What are you doing, Tophia? How do you do this all the time?
No. I'm not adding people, guys. I can't add people.
This
I'm sorry, I can't talk to anyone right now.
It's unbelievable.
I accidentally added someone. Sorry. Right now, I can't. No, how do you... I'm not adding people. And I don't know why I do that. It's an accident. Great. We're back. Sorry, I froze it. My bad. I didn't mean to add you, sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just that right now, I don't add people for these reasons. I already know. Anyways, I was saying something about crush. Whatever. If I did have a crush on someone, I wouldn't, like, well, honestly, I would name them, but I wouldn't say, well, I would name the person if I didn't have a crush. Like, because some people, and I'm not saying that him in particular, but people will get on here and say outrageous stuff just to try to get the life taken down. They do it on other people's lives, so because of right now, I can't talk to them. Well, what is it called? If you're 35, I'm 32. So, I think it's a crush. What do you call it? You don't say, oh, I like somebody. What is this chick doing in here? Is that really candy? I'm not even talking about you. Go away. Anyways, the second time I constantly asked someone to lie. I go to the cops? What are you talking about? You kid. Nobody said I was going to the cops. Anyways, I talked to the cops a while back because someone tried to run me over with a truck. And I needed to let them know that because it was intentional.
Yeah, that truck really tried to run her over intentionally, you guys. A truck that slowed down for a turn, waited for her to cross, and then went trying to kill her.
So I stopped. I was like, I'm going to stop because I know the truck was going to keep going. But cars were going, so I said, you know what, I'll try to hurry up across the street. As I continued to keep walking, the truck sped up as it was turning, attempted to hit me, and then took off. Didn't get stopped, didn't even ask me if I was okay, did nothing. That's why I made a report. Not for whatever you tried to say. I called the police because I needed to let them know. I almost got, and I was on Instagram live and ambulance. I like the song. Well, they attempted, but it didn't. And I needed to let the police know that. I'm not trying to be rude. I know that he was being nice, but I can't talk to anyone right now. I don't add people to live. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just like, it was a mishap. Not from the person.
Yeah, I missed that. Sorry guys, I haven't even been talking. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, I'm just letting her ramble. It's just nonsensical. It's just what else do you even say, you know? Like, this is just madness.
What did I say? I smell like a man. From about being there, like that type of clone. But the clones got to when they hug you in a transfer. Because when someone hugs you and they wear that strong cologne, transfers. Nobody said what I said. Yes, it is really me. So you didn't hear what I said. I haven't even watched nobody. I'm trying to find a place to watch it because I can't pay for a subscription for Hulu. Unless somebody wants to do their Hulu, which nobody probably is. I only have Netflix and
what the fuck are you talking
even though
about?
I don't know why Netflix, I have it because it was supposed to expire. But I guess it paid for Netflix, but it didn't take the money out. And I canceled my Netflix subscription before the payment. So I don't know. Daily Motion, I did a live pause. That was really awkward for a freaking second. Nobody literally heard what I said. Good. Yes, I like the song. Hi, don't call me mommy. I don't like that. That's really weird. Hey, instant gratification. What do you mean instant gratification? I can like somebody that's like instant gratification. Maybe just let me be happy. It's not like I'm gonna be in a relationship. Also, of course I would. Of course, it's always me. Of course they would have to have a partner. Story of my life. There's this movie I got recommended to watch. Well, my friend told me to watch it. I was watching it, but I don't know. Every time I go to watch it, then I get tired and sleepy. So then I don't watch it. But there's some stuff I want to watch. First of all, one good thing I got woken up, right? I'm trying to sleep. You got a pen? I'm sleepy. If my door's closed, what makes you think it's a thing?
What are you talking about? You're sleepy. From what?
I'm going to sleep tomorrow. I'm probably going to get waken up or something. It's like, do you not know that people are sleeping? My brain needs to stop liking people. How do you stop that? How do you turn it off? My brain just like, I can't to shut it off. I did afford laundry detergent for my mom. Someone stole it. And when they stole her laundry detergent was after I had bought the Switch. So I don't know why you're bringing up something. When her laundry detergent got stolen, that was after I bought the Switch. Sorry, when they stole it. And I didn't get the Switch recently. And my mom didn't have the laundry soap stolen recently either. The laundry soap was stolen a while back. What I did say, which I think people are confusing, is I did say they tried to steal her phone plug. They couldn't steal that. So there's two different situations. What? So now you're saying I'm not at the same shelter because I don't know how to act right. All I did was come in, have my bag searched, and they told me to go sit over there. First of all, I don't have to act any kind of way when you have a crazy lady reading her butt off. Mind you, they want to say, oh, you need a mental evaluation to be here. That was a lie. The lady did not like me because there's a lot of people. There was a lady that
Of course, the lady didn't like you. Everyone's against you. Woe is me. I'm such a victim. This lady didn't like me. That lady didn't like me. This lady kicked me off the list. That lady never put me on the list. This dude hates me because I make too much money. I make way more than him on team. And this girl hates me because she makes way less than me on team. This other group of people hates me because I make $2 and like a giant meal.
And I was just like, but I'm the one that's crazy. I was sitting there quietly waiting. They gave me dinner because they gave me dinner and I was eating. Then the lady went up and asked, oh, can we go back to our rooms? Can we go to sleep? And they were like, they said we can go back. So I'm going back and they said, no, we still have to talk to you. So go sit over there. They had me sitting there till 12 a.m. I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. You're keeping me up till 12 a.m. That's whack. Trying to keep me awake till 12. Then tries to tell me that they're dumping me under a bridge. Where am I going to go? They told my mom, we're looking for a place for her, don't worry. They lied to my mother so she wouldn't worry. My mom said,
They didn't lie to her, they're looking, but she has done nothing to better her position. So once again, the people on that list that are actively either working or searching for work are going to get a house out of her 100 times before her 100 times out of 100, Tophia.
Mom, they're lying. Don't believe them because I didn't want her to freak out. She has high blood pressure. But I do want her to know the reality and the truth of it is they wasn't going to find a place. So then they come to me and said, where are you going to go? And the shuttle's already here. Where am I going to go? What do you mean where am I going to go? So then they said, we're supposed to dump everybody under the bridge. Luckily, I had money to pay for a room, which I did. All because they said I needed an evaluation to stay there, which they got crazy people. They had a lady screaming that they put glue in her private area, but you want to tell me I'm crazy. And she's screaming that, like, y'all saying that you guys
You're out of
violated her for putting glue in her. You got this woman standing there staring at me in the front of my bed. I don't even, doesn't shower, doesn't sleep for a whole week, talks to herself and is watching me. But I can't say anything because if I say something, it'll be a retaliation towards me, so I just gotta let it happen. I'm supposed to go to sleep with someone standing at the end of my bed watching me?
Yep.
I'm supposed to feel uncomfortable?
Yep.
That's weird. That is so weird, bro. And you keep saying stuff, and you keep on bringing up something else. What bread? To say to get a place with me that I won't be able to afford to live every month. I don't make enough to pay rent. I could save for 1 month's
I
rent.
have to save for 1 month's rent out of everything her brother paid with her mother. 1 whole month.
Hold on.
They almost lost their house here.
I'm trying to recognize my face. What is going on? What is it?
Asked her for help one time, she
I got shorts on here.
evicted.
I always tell people that all the time. You ain't gonna see nothing with shorts. Nobody gonna get the glasses. No, I got shorts on here. White shorts. This has built-in shorts. But yeah, anyways. It's just crazy. Oh, my nails. I'm just trying to get a place to live. I don't know, that one person with the instant gratification bothers me because I can't move as fast as people want. I just gotta wait. So instant gratification would mean that literally I'm about to be with the same person and I'm not with it. I don't have a relationship, right? She's not in the hospital. Are you talking about me? I'm not in the hospital. We don't have those here. Hostels are in Vegas. We don't have hostels here. And hostels are
Hospitals in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
No, not a hospital, a hostel. So a hostel.
A hostel? Because it sounded like she said hospital a second ago, did it not? No hospitals in Albuquerque, New Mexico?
And then you pay to...
Not every hostel have bunk beds. It's like saying every house has 2 floors. What the fuck?
Stay in there. Let's say it's a college dorm meets a motel. You have to have your own cooking utensils, which, mind you, I was just there because I went to see BTS. So I didn't have any pans to cook. They had a place to cook. but I can cook because I'm not traveling with pants. I wasn't expecting. I was just gonna go to the convenience store and get me something to eat. The 7-Elevens that really didn't have anything, neither did the bulk for me to heat up and cook, and I couldn't really go to any stores. I didn't really know my way that well around Vegas, so I just went from my destination. And if I needed to go get something to eat, I went close to where I was staying. But a hostel is technically a mix between a dorm and a
No idea what the
motel.
fuck she's
In
talking
the
about.
UK, you cover nightly.
No
And
clue.
basically,
She couldn't
they
be
have
any more
bunk beds and you
clueless.
stay in bunk beds. Because I had to stay on the top bunk. Everyone took the bottom bunk, so I didn't have the bottom bunk. But when the person
So the
left,
movie Hostel, and
there
that's
was
where
a
she got all
bottom
her
bunk and
fucking
everyone knew.
information.
So I just went to sleep. Or no, I didn't go to sleep. I stayed up until I had to get my bus because I knew if I went to sleep, I was
She
missing
cut
the
all
bus.
her info
And
from
I
this
only slept
fucking
one
Eli
night.
Roth.
Because I couldn't even sleep on the top bunk, but I didn't have a choice. So I slept on the top bunk. So it was curious. If I like someone, it's not because of instant gratification. I just can't help it. Like, why people do that? That's just how
So I
it
don't know
is.
if you guys can hear me. Hang on a second. Alright, hang on one second, you guys. I'm just throwing this stuff away. Oh no! Damn it, again. Sorry for that pause. What the fuck is going on? No idea what the fuck was just happening. Sorry for that, you guys, like, running the clock for that. This should have been over already. Sorry for that waste time. I was in the middle of doing something and I kept dropping it.
Here's
So.
my phone is charging. If I had my tripod, but I think I put it in storage. So
Something else in storage. Look, everything she has that she needs is in storage.
that's
But why bother making a trip there to get the shit you need to do all these videos, right?
wait, what? So of course, yeah, I'm trying to focus on myself. But hey, I see someone that I find attractive. Yes, I have my glasses too. They don't look. The cooler is so loud you can't really hear anything in my room. You can't
Shut up.
really hear. The walls are not loud enough to
Shut up.
I do think they're cute. I'm sure you look cute today. I'm not even gonna say why, but I don't look nice.
Yeah, I wonder why she's trying to look cute today, guys.
And chill out, so you can sleep.
I think it's because she's in heat and thirsty and wants to fuck.
Not for me, it's not. For me, it's not. No, but this lesbian girl said it's Scissor Summer. Yeah. Guess what this lesbian said? It's Scissor Summer. And I thought she said scissor, but then I quickly realized she said scissor. But I know she said scissor, but in my head it sounded like scissor. But I heard her
So
say
what?
scissor,
What?
but then it was like
What does
scissor.
this have to do with anything?
Scissor,
Scissor, Scyther, Sizor? What the fuck are we talking about? Pokemon?
See you guys later.
Like I said, you guys, if you like me, check the yes box for yes, and if no, check no, and then pass the note back to Lil Susie Collins to get back to me.
Bye guys, stay safe. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Have a good day night. You guys will see you guys later. Bye guys, good night. Stay safe.
Okay, Tophia ranting and raving this one like out of her mind. Half of that shit didn't make any sense. Sorry, this was kind of long. It's an hour over. I wanted it to be only like. I was hoping for this video it would be like an hour and a half, but I just couldn't. I'm still not good enough at it yet. But anyway, this was just madness. Like this is ranting madness. None of this shit makes any sense. None of it's true. It's all pathological lying. Like it's all so easily disproven too. That's what's unbelievable about it. So it's I don't know. I don't know what else to say to her right now. You're crazy, Tophia. All right, take it easy. Have a good one, you guys. Tophia, whatever shelter you happen to be in right now, I hope you're doing okay. So. or at least that you're still producing high quality content. Well, I won't say at least you're producing content. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Later.